Hi, my name's Andy Law. Welcome to LAWhammer.
Hey.
So I made my intro super short because there is an issue with my camera that's been sitting around for a wee while. And this issue causes me to go a little bit robotic and rubbish. We are buying a new camera, our Atom camera, this week. And if you don't know what the Atom camera is all about, go check our big thank yous last week because Atom freaking rocks!
Yay.
Oh yeah!
Oh,
right,
yeah.
so that brings us nicely into the beginning of our episode, and I'm just going to dive straight in. XP! XP!
Give me the tasty!
So, XP, we had a journey from all the way up in Middenheim, all the way down to Altdorf, and we started off our little pilgrimage. We dived into one temple, had a little wander around there, found out that we're super out of season, and where Altdorf was quite busy, a lot of people there, tourists within the capital of the empire. By the time you arrived at the first step outside of Altdorf, you found there was hardly anyone there except for a bunch of halflings having a little wander around. And this is apparently the greatest pilgrimage that you can find in the empire, but we're in the depths of winter. It's not the time to be doing big pilgrimages across the empire. But of course, there's always some lunatics, including somebody that you triple crit spotted at the end of the episode.
Yeah, I didn't forget about that.
Yeah, so how did we do? Well, I reckon all things considered, we did really quite well.
Well, a lot of crits.
Yeah.
We didn't cause any bad things to happen.
Yeah.
That's a success
That's
for us.
unusual for us.
I'm going to lay this out as a very simple, clean 100 XP.
No.
Did anyone get their short-term ambition?
Yep.
Ding, ding, ding. What did you get?
Cast a spell.
Do a grey magic spell.
I mean, was that a full spell?
Fuck off. Yes, it was.
I mean, was it a full
Yes.
spell? No, it wasn't. You
What? Oh,
channeled.
come on.
You channeled.
No, we
but
did
I'm
a
going
whole
to give
thing.
you 25.
No, he did.
No, he
Oh,
did.
you
He
did.
did.
He
It
had
was
to
a whole
whisper.
Look,
Whisper.
you just unleashed like everyone there. It's absolutely did a spell.
Hilarious.
Ryan!
50
Let's
it is.
work together. On three. 1, 2, 3.
It's a big table, by the way. The part that you can't see is just how freaking enormous the table is at this end. Yes, 50 XP. Anyone else?
Thank you.
I don't even have a personal one.
No, me.
Sounds good.
We don't have a party short term, which I think we should read.
Would you
complete the pilgrimage?
Yeah.
Complete
Oh,
the 13
I don't have
steps.
that written down.
It's
Clearly
is it
wasn't
complete the
listening.
pilgrimage or complete the 13
It's complete
steps?
13 steps.
'Cause I've got
Except
complete
Except there's not 13 steps, there's 17 steps.
Yeah, but that's okay. That's fine.
Well,
if we've got complete
I
13
wrote down,
steps.
I complete the pilgrimage as stated by Loopold.
I'm going to write complete
That was what we
pilgrimage,
verbally agreed.
bracket 17.
Yeah.
So,
yeah.
why don't we go for an in the middle option and go for reaching Averheim? Because Averheim is the official
told you.
end.
That's why.
Oh, I see.
Complete the pilgrimage.
I see. Right, gotcha. I'll shut up. I'm backing away.
So what are we doing? What?
We're completing the 13 steps.
You are completing the
the
official pilgrimage. The official pilgrimage ends in Averheim, but there are a further 2 stops past Averheim. For people who are particularly devout or who just want to wander into Blackfire Pass and get killed by greenskins.
So basically what Sage said
Sounds
last
like
week.
fun. Yes, that's why she's
I'm
looking so
renaming
pleased for
mine to
herself.
complete the official pilgrimage for amateurs.
I like it.
Yeah.
I don't think there's any professional pilgrim goers. That would be like
Maybe we're going to
counterintuitive.
blaze the trail.
Yes.
Like who pays you to do pilgrimage?
Church?
Yeah, you've got
I mean,
you've
Lucas is
got
maybe a professional pilgrim.
What? Sounds good.
You've got to popularise it
Here's
first,
a
right? So you
question.
do need people to...
Go for it.
Well, no, you go first.
I'm thinking something along the lines of find balance through meditation, but like we haven't pinned down. Can I put that as a TBC and then we'll figure out what that means?
Whenever you want to put down TBC, you never need to ask. To
also
be
been pinned down while
confirmed
meditating.
later.
Can I do find out who Bowl Elf is? I mean, it's going to be hard, right?
Bowl Elf, interesting, like it. The elf who's
Probably
been
quite important that we find
dubbed
that out.
Bowl Elf
Bowl Elf.
online for those of you who are following us
Oh, yeah.
on the Discord channels.
From the bowl.
Bowl Elf became somewhat of a thing. I even posted a picture of Bowl Elf because I happen to have one because Bowl Elf comes from a missing episode number 14 point, I think, 1, an episode that I've attempted to record 4 times. The last one, we stopped at 7 hours because it had got silly. So we are going to do an epic version of that stream at some point. Watch this space. It'll go up to patrons first, obviously.
You should do like a charity stream, and it's just us.
Yeah, 24 hours later. And then Bull Elf says hi. Splash!
That works short term is nice and simple. It's re-enter the ether. So if that happens,
Thanks for confirming it's 13.3 Golden Chaos. Super appreciated. Right.
So unlucky.
So the rest of the things that we have to say are, well, pretty simple. We're doing Lorebeards on Raya this Sunday. So if you're watching live, that's this Sunday at 4 p.m. If you're watching the video on demand later, it's already up there. Go watch our stream on Raya. It'll be over on Lord Master Sotek's channels this week. We had a rather good one on Wednesday. We were rating all the Lizardman cities. I really enjoyed that because it's a bit of lore that a lot of us don't normally talk about because it's so far outside of what most people roleplay. Because most people roleplay in the Empire. They don't roleplay in Great Lizardman cities. So yeah, that was super fun. Big long chat about them. Good times. Right, I think that's almost everything we need to do. Yes, would you like to say something? Is Tom's book released? Would you like to mention that?
Yeah.
Is that it, or is it something else?
No, I'll mention it right now.
Is that it? Good, because because that's exactly what I was about to line up.
Oh, good. Hello, collective. That's right, you. Who? You. Listen, do you like sci-fi? Yes, you do.
That's an order.
Whether you do or not.
Yeah, you do now.
My good friend Tom Turner, pen name Casper Gion. Or Gion, I'm not entirely sure. I've
Not
only read
Gideon,
it. He
as
hasn't
you
actually
said
told.
last
I did
week.
say Gideon last week. He's everywhere, man. He's released a book called The Immeasurable Heaven. It's a completely non-human space opera set 3 billion years ago in a distant cluster of connected galaxies. Star-dwelling machine gods known as the Thralken have ruled the galaxy of Jokun's depth for 100 million years, outlawing violence of any kind. As such, the locals are forced to amuse themselves in other ways, like vanishing into lower realities or playing huge interdimensional multiplayer games. Right, basically go and order it. Buy it. The link is in the chat, I imagine, I hope. Erin?
It will be.
It will be.
It will be soon.
If you're on the Discord or in the Discord, it is in the promotions channel. If you're watching this on demand, that's what that's called, isn't it? Yep. Later on, it will also be in the
Link.
show notes.
I'm going to write that down.
I've done
to
it
make
for
sure.
last week because I have editing powers.
Yeah, good. Thank you very much.
Who let you have that?
Editing
Powers!
Editing.
Editing powers.
Yeah, so if you do go and order that, I would be very thankful, and my friend will also be very thankful, and that's very, very nice and kind and lovely stuff. All right? And you'll have a good time, basically.
And Ed's mate, Tom, is awesome. You can actually see him over on Inside the Rookery if you want to know who the heck he is. He had a really good chat with us. So do check Inside the Rookery. Just type Inside the Rookery, Tom Toner. His video will pop up. And you can go watch and go, oh, that guy. I want to read all of his books. That sounds great. And then go buy all of his books.
And he's going to be coming back on in August as well.
Yes, he is. He's coming back in August. Presumably because he's got a new book out that everyone should buy.
He's up here next weekend, actually.
Oh, is he? Excellent.
Get him on the show.
Yeah.
he's to pay.
He's a very strange role player. But that's no, more the other way.
Oh, that great!
That's coming from Ed as well.
Yeah,
so.
he once played a man who was born in the eye of a dead fish called Bob. His immediate reaction to other humans was just to stab someone. Like that's the
so
sort of
he's
level that
Birdie.
we're talking about.
Yeah.
Sounds perfect.
Yeah.
Are we good to go?
We're good to go.
Okay.
Yeah, let's
Guys,
do
Ed
it.
says we're good to go. We're good
sorry.
to go.
We're good to
We're
go.
good to go.
Ed
All
says-
right.
We have Ed's permission.
Yeah.
Let's go then. Episode number 67. As above, so below. A great swirl of magical energies focused around a lone figure sitting just out there by the roof of one of the buildings, and a great tail looping into the heavens on one side and hooking down on the other as Elric looks out and sees
There was an eye as well, wasn't there?
in the middle where he stood in the circle. It looks very much like an eye.
It's never
And the swirling magic's writhing out from that. You spot, let's charitably call it it. It smiles and then hops off the building, causing a great wash of magic to rise up on either side, disappearing from your line of sight.
Fuck, he disappeared.
Well, he just dropped down off the building where he was on.
Right, chase.
Elric pelts out of the temple at speed. At the moment, Alamenowith is right beside where Elric is, near the entrance point of the temple itself. The rest of you are in various places.
follow.
So
Around.
he will say demon. Not super loud, but knowing Al will hear and that the father will hear.
So
Yep.
demon.
Yeah.
Yep. Follow him.
And powers out. You move out into the square in front of the temple. You're in Ravenstein at the moment. It's in the north of Talabicland. This place has a few odd stalls set up to sell fish for that one over there as you're pelting by. That one there is selling just bric-a-brac, odds and ends that have been collected together. But it's in the depths of winter and it's still, in the greater scheme of things, pretty late. They're not here to buy and sell. Lantern lights over on the far side. It was that building there which is what he was standing on as you make your way over. What's your plan, Elric?
Is there snow on the ground?
There is a dusting of snow, but in the main square itself, that's all been melted away and mulched to mud in most places. But up against the buildings, yes, there's a good crunch of snow
So
on
I
all
guess-
sides.
He'd be looking for tracks if you think it's feasible, but more so his etheric sight would be seeing.
Okay, so you're
certainly
diving over and
there'd
doing
be a
that,
trail,
and
yeah.
you're heading out as well.
Yeah, just to watch his back while he and look for anything. What did he
Okay, see if there's anything
What
that
did
you've
he see?
seen. You have clearly heard that.
I will attempt to gather up my wayward colleagues.
So gather your wayward friends.
Venturing forth.
Sounds good. So, Birdie, what are you currently doing?
I was doing the pilgrim bit.
Yeah, is making your way around each one of the
Yeah.
various inscriptions,
Thanks.
looking at them, going, "Oh, hammers, flames."
Like any good
Interesting.
Imperial citizen
Yeah.
would.
Yes, yeah.
Yeah, quite.
Yeah.
Like a proper human.
See, yes, well trained. So when he says it's time to go, I was like, okay.
Gerhard, what are you doing?
I was counting bricks.
That's right.
Yeah,
what I'm
sitting over in the
Yes.
corner,
And-
looking at it.
We were just
Getting
getting
robbed, counting bricks.
the badges as the episode
Oh
ended.
yes, and we got the badges. Yeah.
Purchasing
So-
badges from the priest.
Very distracted right now.
Indeed, as you watch them all go running out. And
I
he
think
says,
yours.
"Am I?"
I meant to say less.
Like that, looking out.
Right. Okay. And just start running, but probably last.
You've athletics test first, please. I would really like you to fumble this because it'll make me laugh.
I mean,
Oh, it ain't good.
I don't even want to look at my character
It ain't a
sheet.
fumble, but it's a definite fail.
Let's use a fortune point first.
I do like to see fortune points being burned early.
No, that's still a fail.
Okay, he makes his way over and about 3/4 of the way across the square starts skidding on the half-melted snow. Badly. I mean, you've not fallen over, you've not fumbled. Okay, it's more of a skid, a skite, and a slowdown to get your balance back. As Alamenowith, athletics test.
Typical.
Cue the elf motion. Skips gaily over the snow without leaving a footprint.
Also fails.
As
The back of
Alamenowith...
Elric.
Like a fair fail, but still a fail.
So you barely failed. As Alamenowith literally slides by you, goes, "Ah!" Slightly out of control.
Very slippy.
Not making it appear like she's in control in a glidey elf way. In fact, if anything, looking somewhat ungainly as her long, thin limbs are attempting to deal with the fact that her entire
Like
body
an
wants to
Afghan
go down.
hound on ice.
There's an
quite.
edge.
As
Too much leg.
Yes,
the father and everyone else who is in tow makes their way out and sees the pair of them skating their way across the square about
not a
3/4
game.
of the way across.
it's like, you know, when you fall over and you end up like that.
It's like if you've seen Home Alone, Marv and the ice steps.
As Elric comes to a halt again, are you moving off cautiously or just heading to full sprint again?
Full sprint again.
That's another
Got it,
athletics
yeah.
test.
Yeah, me
I
too.
do love it. And a second athletics test.
Oh, and he passes this one.
3 successes.
2 successes.
Sweet! As the pair of them spread now, you don't know quite where he's going.
Yeah, I'm just following them.
Perception test me yourself, please, Elric.
4 successes.
As you come over, and to begin with, you can sense almost nothing. The snow and the coldness is drifting off, and the thing that's actually getting you is that the snow itself appears to somehow attract something. You can see that if to your vision, it's excluding the other winds, and it's got its own colour that's deeply sinking into it. But before that registers properly in your mind, you've got to readjust and go, where is the thing I'm actually looking for? A small backward note that there's something there to potentially investigate. As you make your way around, and at the side of the building, and actually the building you thought it was too, and at the back, you can see the evidence of something passing. The snow has crumped down. That is evidence of something passing in one way.
Yeah.
But what you can really see is that it is twisting and curling and writhing up in places and pushing down. You can see almost like life itself has become, to your sight at least, real. Twisting, turning and moving, but there's nothing there. To your sight, there's literally nothing. Nothing. But to yours, clear evidence that it's been here, and you're not sure which direction it went because there's no obvious footprints coming from here. But that's, you're almost certain where it landed.
Down that alley, Al. Quick, we need to look, see if there's any trace, any
I'll
trail.
look and I'll listen and I'll...
Stop, look, and listen. And
And-
what are you all doing as you're making your way over?
Well, I mean, I think that Leopold is certainly not going to run after them because he will faceplant.
And he's blind.
I-
But I
I'm
think
fine. Ah!
what
You've got your
Leopold
glasses on, you look blind.
trying to that's it. Yeah, I can see like a normal human. What he'll try and do if he can, and almost like ushering everyone else slightly in front of him, is then try and kind of like center and listen to hear if he can hear the sounds of anything running or screaming or demonic roaring or
That sounds good.
anything
Or
super
creepy child laugh.
Okay, so
Yeah, or
as he
creepy, yeah,
comes
he
to
doesn't
a
know-
halt,
he doesn't know
okay,
that
just a
demon.
second, as you come to a halt and start listening, do your test what you three doing as Leopold comes to a halt.
I have no idea why we're running.
You can
What's
see
going on?
up ahead of you that Alamenwife has gone running off.
Oh,
And
that's a
Elric.
good start.
Oh, is that correct?
yeah.
How'd you do?
I'm gonna cast Falgo.
Yep, Falgul, which does
It's
because
hackles. Give me 6 cents.
good.
Pass.
20 successes?
Oh yeah.
Here we go again. Yay.
Nice. Where's that little fuck?
Including a crit, obviously.
I like that.
It's not working either.
Oh.
Was he fucking critted as well?
Was he double critted?
No. Oh, maybe.
Oh, fuck's sake.
Andy's just rolling dice now.
He's just screwing with you.
Interesting. So, what are you two doing?
I mean,
And Leopold's just come to a halt, and he's clearly doing that thing he likes to do when he starts listening. And I'm going to reach over and get a sugar-free treat.
Oh.
Oh, yeah. It's almost like we're all connected and we can reach out to each other.
like wanting to ask, but also knowing that it's sound based. Just make confused faces at Birdie and Gerhardt, I guess. Just like
Because remember what he had done is sort of tried to usher them in front of him and then held back.
No, he's not.
Almost in the hope that they would just keep going.
yeah, but where?
Silly. Because then they'll be making noise in front of you. You should have stopped them, put them behind you, and got them to be quiet.
they'll make noise wherever they fucking are. Like,
Let's be honest, that's true.
and if I ask them to be quiet, what'll immediately happen? They'll go, "Why? Why should we be quiet? What's going on?"
Fair enough.
Whereas if they just fuck off, they're more likely to be quieter.
What is it, boy?
I've learned.
Someone's falling down the well.
Should use battle language for those
I have
shut the fuck up
Yeah.
A
moments.
very limited tracking skill. I only have 5 advances in it. Can I try and determine which direction
Okay,
they went?
Elric's there.
Yeah, I was just
Wait.
Oh, wait.
Do your tracking test. It's easy, okay? It's easy,
Given
which
how
means you
easy-
can flip it if you fail.
99.
No.
No. Yeah.
It's not applicable.
You can flip it if you fail, though.
that would have made it worse.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, it would.
Elric's gone.
Where is he?
He's gone to the ether.
Looking down at the ground, looking for the tracks.
Yeah, I wasn't looking for him. I was looking for Footprint.
Where is he? As Elric is pointing over there, going, hoo, 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 going down the alleyways. He moves out of line of sight. As you completely miss him on the opposite side, obviously following Leopold. Leopold, who also can't see him. You two, though, will indeed see Elric
Yeah,
and
together,
Alamenawife move off in
yeah.
that direction. If
Yeah.
you wish to start moving over in that direction too.
Come on, Betty. And I'll just, grab
guess.
part of her.
Excellent.
And stop.
What did you roll?
Yeah, be very careful. You might
Good.
lose something.
53, you say?
Is that bad?
I'm not saying that 5 plus 3 is 8.
Wow.
What?
Really?
So's 4 plus 4.
I know.
2 plus 6.
7 plus 1.
I know.
8 plus 0.
Yeah.
Okay, does anybody have the blessed talent?
Yes.
Yeah, you wish you got rid of it.
Yeah.
Oh, no.
Anyone with a blessed talent takes 35 wounds. Okay, that's anyone within a 10-mile radius.
Oh, shit.
Toughness?
I mean,
Toughness takes off.
Sigmar fend.
Question.
I'm fine.
I'm fine. I'm fine. I'm fine. I'm fine.
Question.
I still got like 6 wins left.
You're alright.
He knows we're all there, right? So I can't just be like, it doesn't go up here. Or it doesn't go here.
It's not a
not-
thing that
not targeting.
requires anyone to know it. Targeting, yeah.
Well, because you've got stealth ether is what I was.
Yeah,
You're
equally.
really-
It's more like an explosion. You can try and hide from it all you want, it'll still hit you. As anyone with the blessed talent goes flying back 1d10 feet, and if you roll over 5, you will take additional damage.
I'm glad I stopped
Yeah.
rather than.
In fact, yeah, you're in a better place for doing the test. Yeah, you're just knocked
I
from
wish
your
my
feet.
lore magic was higher than
Okay,
5.
knocked from your feet, as there is an immediate swash outwards and a flash that Elric also catches of Heish. And it's fast, loud for anyone who can see all the winds. It comes with a rushing sound and a tone, high-pitched, which means you've got to do an endurance test or you're about to go deaf.
Oh, that'll be fun. 2 successes.
Sweet. Okay, no deafness, but you've got ringing in your ear, which rings almost in chiming with the note that is heard as it flares outwards. Your spell fails.
What did you roll for? Is that because I'm
35.
you rolled 35.
35 wounds, yeah. That's
No, I mean like the roll
Oh,
itself
that
because
also adds up
divine
to 8.
servant.
Oh,
Remember?
right. Yeah. Okay,
If
so
there's an 8.
can I help that? There's an 8 in the...
Let me double check.
So can I... Yeah, I need to know what the rule says.
It's not on time.
Because I might just do a roll for it, because it's not an actual roll too. So you check that up while you go stumbling off your feet. You don't hear it. For you, it's nothing more than a wash of, you're not quite sure what, but you do feel it brushing past your face. And it feels like phlegm.
And do
Lovely.
I feel like
And upon
Impact.
staggering back up, you can still feel it dripping off you. Now, because you don't have any sight, you can't see that there is in fact no flame there. To you can feel it. It's there. You're dripping in this thick, cloying stuff.
does it feel like to me like the spell failed because of a backlash, like, or is it just it feels coincidental? It failed and then Do you know what I mean? Like,
There is no obvious effect to you at all on the spell fail.
Thanks.
If your opponent scored an 8 on either of his percentile dice.
Yeah, it's not really a percentile test, but I quite like it to see if it
Or
goes.
could I use my
I didn't.
special luck thing?
Your special luck thing
Make you
too.
The 14 point to fix it to
Force
something.
me to reroll. It
It
doesn't
wasn't-
fix
it's not
rolls,
a
and it
fix.
allows rerolls.
Rerolls.
Yeah, you could make me reroll that.
Could it be much worse though?
What was it?
It could be much worse. I mean, I'll warn you, it could be worse, but it could be better.
But it would affect Leopold as well.
I'll,
is it
no,
just-
it will just be you. You will get a different result. Leopold gets the yucky.
Because I always get
cloying.
disgusting stuff. It's the rule. It's the rule.
Yeah.
It's always been the rule. Disgusting stuff
To be
happens.
honest, you asked
don't-
for it before the
yeah,
stream.
we
You're like,
don't
Andy,
understand it,
can you
but-
cover me in fluid
It's the
this
rule.
week?
Yeah, that's it. Earwax, poo, vomit, snot.
Well,
it
I'm
all comes
already
my
at
way.
minus 13 if I don't do anything about it.
That sounds
Yeah.
bad.
It's
Which
a
is
fate
not
point
great.
anyway.
So I would like you to re-roll it, please.
Let's see what we get.
Fingers crossed.
It's like a little kiss.
Oh, interesting. I've got to look that one up. Give me a second.
It's much worse.
It's much more.
Do they add up to 8?
Okay. This doesn't affect you at all.
Hey.
Oh, wait,
It affects
wait for
anyone
it.
with a channeling skill.
Yeah.
She was just meaning to reroll the damage, not the whole.
No,
roll,
it doesn't
you
have a
know.
damage roll.
No.
Nice try, because you got channeling.
Gerhardt's going to die.
No, he doesn't have a
I don't
channeling.
have channeling on my sheet.
Oh, do you
yet.
not?
No, it doesn't.
I know you've got
nice.
1%, remember?
1
Yeah.
point.
Yeah,
in
so
it.
you do.
But it's
go.
not on my
You do.
sheet.
I don't
yet.
care, it counts as 1%. Nice attempt to get out of
Are
it.
you remembering that because you successfully used that skill, you could
I got-
you could spend XP to have increased
Yes.
it by 1?
Does this
Yeah, that's
happen like
correct.
a heartbeat after they go
Well, you have to do
flying?
the
Or
section after
exactly
you
It's
the
on his
same
card.
time?
It's on his career. He can just buy it.
Exactly the same time or a heartbeat after.
No, this is going to hit pretty much
Right,
immediately.
come on. Fucking.
Are you ready?
Is this going to be another one of these
Jeez,
where I kind of stand around
Louise.
looking at everything
Yeah.
else on the floor going, "Whoa!"
The
You can make
downside
him
to
roll
not being a wizard or a witch or a
I'm
priest or anything else.
I'm fine
I've still
with
got mine as well. We can ricochet it.
Where's
Give
the
it back to
channeling?
Sage.
The note
channeling
of
is an advanced
Heish
skill.
reverberates
Power.
outwards. You clearly hear this, and underneath it, there is an undertone.
Oh.
And the undertone is discordant and twisted and off, and everybody gets to do this roll for themselves. Beside them, a small rent in the very fabric of reality.
I'm going to get it either.
Okay,
Dive
you
right
might.
in.
Okay, it's a D10 roll. If you roll a 7, it opens to 9. It opens. 8 is bad.
I rolled an 8.
Oh dear.
Oh shit!
I rolled a 5.
So
That should
you're
be
you're
okay.
fine.
Yeah.
Okay. All that happens
you
then
got
is
that thing
reality
that can reroll
coils
when you
around
give
but doesn't
it
break
something?
beside you.
Good.
5 as well.
Like,
Equally fine.
Yeah.
Twist.
Can
Wait.
Can I use my luck reroll?
God
to let
damn
me
it!
reroll that.
I wanted a rent in reality. It
Thank
twists
you
rolls,
so
and
much,
for a moment, as you're twisting forward, fuck, and the words come, you hear a giggle. A high-pitched and low, throaty giggle, all wrapped up into one. And then you hear a voice, Inarian. And then, as the N hits, it cuts off.
Just.
I'm
Thank you,
hiding.
Sage.
You're welcome.
Alrighty.
I'm still pacing. I'm hiding. I'm in my shadowy pig and doing everything to hide. She's literally hiding behind a box. Like, is there a barrel in this street? I'm behind it.
What
Inside
the
it.
hell is going on with you
As he
people?
falls down, you will. So you'll be able to see that. You'll see it in front of you. There's not a what the hell. Right beside him, reality itself shimmers slightly. A trace of purple light, blue light, green light twist, and for a moment, you're quite certain you see what appears to be something, and it reaches through him a bit, then just dissipates into nothing.
When you say through him, Gerhard.
Gerhard.
Right.
Okay. Elric is too far away, so you don't quite
Right.
see that.
You don't worry, he is.
Just
I can't find it.
in terms of a Heish bomb, I just rolled 2 successes, I guess. So that's my language. Oh no, my lore magic. Yeah. Would demons use that? Would it just be
all winds of magic
it's just
come from chaos.
pushed?
All winds of magic, they come from chaos. Chaos is inherently lacing through all 8 winds. They are sourced
20
from,
winds.
or 20 winds if you prefer, they are sourced from chaos. And Heish, for all we love to think of it as this great holiness, is also one of the most destructive forces that magic has to offer. And it's also when things go bad in the mind. When you overthink, you overprocess, and it all goes really wrong. Heish is at the heart of madness. Heish is at the heart of minds going wrong. And yeah, chaos. Chaos very much lives in Heish.
If you hadn't picked all good, Gerhardt would definitely have gotten high.
Nah, I can't sing.
She's be able to sing, did he?
Singing
man,
really,
that's
really, really helps. As in, if you can't sing, you're screwed.
Yeah, he can't sing. He's
I'm
okay.
hiding.
So you're hiding. You've scraped to sort of a half halt as this has all gone off. Are you going to continue on
Would
in your
it be-
pursuit?
What did you do at? What?
That's the answer.
What?
You did something and that caused an effect. You felt that, right? You felt.
Yeah, I mean, but the whole time just cleaning this.
He appears to be just clawing at his
okay?
face, and there's nothing wrong with
Get
him.
off me! Get off me!
I just
There's nothing
I
wrong
tried to
with
cast
you.
a cantrip, a little spell.
Is there, again, to his sight now in terms of everything warping almost? Is that still happening?
In that place where it landed, as you look back to it, it's still twisting there. If anything, it's slightly higher now, as if the taint has been affected by the onrush of more magic, to the point now that you've grown lore magic test. So let's determine what
1 success.
you are. That's enough that you are concerned enough that you think it might be worth just like fireballing it. To burn away any potential taint that's been left behind.
What? Yeah, I mean,
Because
try.
imagine, for example, a rat coiled up into there. Who knows what would happen?
Dead of
to
winter
it.
though, and it's.
And also, I
Breaking the law. Breaking the law.
I'm breaking. Fuck that.
He's not
and-
breaking the law.
Yes, he is.
He's
He's
not
not in
breaking the law.
uniform.
He's not in uniform.
He's-
Can you not just throw off your cloak dramatically? Be in
He's
uniform.
not- he's sadly not
So
in
he doesn't
uniform.
have his staff or anything.
Yeah.
Revealing his
Fireball
brazier.
isn't too
Which
big of a
just-
deal for him to go channel. Well, he'll
No,
look
I
around.
literally just told you that the pack.
Yeah, but you're
Maybe
not as
wait.
good as I am.
Everybody, stand back.
There's only the two of you there. The
Yeah,
rest
no
of
one
them are
else
quite
is
some
doing
distance.
Stand back.
As you backing away.
I don't think you should do it now.
Well, it's better I try. If something else came in, it could get worse. You can stand back. Here we go. 3 successes.
What'd you roll?
31. Doesn't add up to 8.
Doesn't.
But it's half of 8. So that's basically.
Oh yeah.
Fuck off.
So are you just channeling? or
Channeling
you,
at the
okay,
moment,
so you
yeah.
channel,
And I guess you'll judge based on how the channel feels.
Yeah, the channel feels difficult because it's winter.
Yeah.
And you don't have your uniform on, which immediately drops down your successes, adds difficulty 1. And you've got further difficulty, so it's difficulty 3. How many successes? 3. So you've got 0.
Well, Ethereal
in total.
Attunement adds another 4, so actually
then-
7. Yeah.
Actually 7, there you go.
Yeah.
So that's 4 successes there. So you've got 4 successes up. You can feel it's difficult, but there's enough inherent wind in the lanterns,
And it's,
inside the buildings.
although it feels
held in the
difficult, it
stone.
doesn't feel wrong. It doesn't feel.
There is definitely a sense that things don't feel right in the area. I can't say much more beyond that.
Yeah.
But you've definitely got a small well of magic now channeled into place.
CN 6, I think, for Fireball.
Shadows coil.
So we probably would channel again. And that's 8 successes.
Sweet. Is that with the
minus
modifier?
off all
Minus
your-
3.
yeah.
Yeah.
So then
And
he's
what
got the
did you roll?
casting number 45.
No, it was
9.
He's going to add up all my numbers if it's a multiple of 8 or something.
Yeah, you cool.
Okay. Here we language magic check.
100% fine. You got nothing to worry about.
7 successes on his language magic.
Sweet.
70.
And
bang on.
what was the number?
70.
70. I thought you said 17. I was like, ooh.
Because we know what that adds up to.
So yeah, he successfully cast Fireball. He's overcast that actually, so if there's another rent that he can see, he can
There
send.
isn't.
So
Okay, so you
he'll
just
do
throw
one.
it into
Yeah.
that. As he twists round and starts bellowing the words of magic and flings fire directly from his hands down into what appears to be the side of a building.
Nice.
Is there smoke?
Wow, it doesn't come even close to catching. I could not have rolled further away from it catching fire if I tried, so that's good.
All part of the plan.
As the fire bursts into it, the snow sizzles around. What remains of the smooth few bits of weed beneath it are just fried, and it's gone. All around, screams rise up. As people look over, some start running. One of them shouts, "Witch!"
Did I not ask if we were? I thought I said, were we alone? He'd look around.
Yeah,
No?
you're by the square, so yeah.
What are you for?
I found Elric.
Yeah. Fuck it.
I thought we were down like a little.
Yeah. I
No,
thought we
you're
were-
you're not in the middle of the streets, but you're also apparently not unseen.
Run.
It was probably that little shit Gideon.
I don't know what you're talking about.
Back to the
Literally no
barge.
idea.
Back to the
Well,
barge.
So yeah.
he might be in
Right.
pilgrim clothes.
Back
We've never
room.
talked about this, but he would. Have,
You raise your right, run! And runs off.
but he would have his license on him.
Yeah.
Always makes sense to carry your license
Yeah.
if necessary.
Yeah.
So
Yeah,
if he
for
does
sure.
get caught, he can talk him through.
Yeah.
But he will run. Yes.
Yeah, let's all run.
To the docks we go!
I'm right.
They went that way.
Okay, so,
acting to say
Yeah.
that.
Those three are off.
The
Hey,
witch went that way.
your mate's covered in an invisible slime that you can't feel or see, but he seems very keen to get off of his face.
Okay, is it gone?
No.
No.
It's like, can we try and kind of pretend scrape
And
it
in the
off?
distance you hear him.
And then run.
Yep.
Elric.
Right now, we don't look like we're with them.
No?
So.
Yeah. Okay.
And then you hear, "Witch! Witch!"
Fuck's sake.
Right, is that for me or is that something
We
else?
need to we need to explain the meaning of the word incognito to.
I mean, he probably heard Elric.
I don't think incognito is a word in this world.
Yeah, his spells are never quiet. He's a bright
Right.
wizard.
Yeah.
Yeah, you did.
Let's get out of it.
But I didn't pick up any trace of the.
Oh, yeah. What did he hear?
Yeah.
As you're pulling it off, and then you hear it. I'll start at your toes.
Oh, that's the birdie special.
Oh,
Not talking to you.
That's creepy. Somehow creepier.
You're overhearing.
Like I'm overhearing it.
Sure. It's just Sakinsky. It's fine.
Don't think that's what it means.
did Bodhi hear that at all, or is that
Nope.
just?
I'm
Oh,
completely
Anyhow.
oblivious.
right.
An intelligence test.
Just neat intelligence.
That's neat.
Oh,
Not a strong
not a
point.
strength. Oh, it's a pass.
Oh, sweet.
Toes
And
are
it doesn't add up to
tasty.
8.
You had a vision of these people doing things, more than one, in fact. One of the visions took place in the place of Shining Rock. Place you went to, it was great. And you know that Birdie had problems there because I think the demon.
Weird.
But the demon that she was afraid of, as far as you know, was a big one. Not some passing.
Oh, this little prick that we caught in, didn't we?
So something. Elric is chasing something big.
Oh no.
Big. Big. And you're very surprised that people are just wandering around and not saying anything. If it is that, and you can't help have the slight stutter in your thought. If it's that, then you either need to get out of here or stop it somehow, or what do you do? Ah,
Should we burn down Ravenstein?
It would be a very on
Should we save it?
Let's say Ravenstein. Go for it.
So as you're mumbling over the horrors that are moving through your mind and the realizations, as Gerhardt's looking on going, is it off yet? Is it? And Birdie's at the side sort of half pretending to pull off something that doesn't exist, as if that's going to make you move quicker.
Well, I was wondering, because I'm suffused with Heish, whether it might allow me to scrape it
Scrape it off, yeah.
Maybe.
Yeah, but you can feel her hands on your face. It's definitely happening. And is there, hiking it, pulling up their black robes from being pilgrims and hiking it down towards the docks before anyone replies to the witch outcome. I'm going to roll a dice. I'm going to roll 2 dice, pardon me. Not a dice.
So am I.
The English. To determine how close
-1.
potential authorities are to this call of witch and this need to do something about it. It is winter, and they would rather be at home. Ravenstein is a relatively, in the greater scheme of things, peaceful place. Most of its trouble is down by the docks. Most of its trouble is over down in the east end of that city, which is away from where you are. You're up in the middle, which is generally quite safe. The Sigmarites are mostly, I know this sounds silly, but they're done for the day. I've been for a while. They're kind of on holiday. It's the off season for them. There's only a couple of priests in the actual temple.
It's early in the morning.
Yeah. Is it morning?
Morning,
Okay,
yeah.
get my day back.
We were early in the
You were
morning.
there. You were early in the morning. Thanks for
very
pointing
nice.
out.
They hadn't set up their stuff.
Yeah, totally. I'm getting my evening morning mixed up. Thank
Yeah,
you.
so they're not expecting anyone for like at least
Exactly.
an hour.
So we should be fine.
Well, plus we're in between them and the Sigmarites.
And plus, I'm doing a bit of entertain acting to ask them, what do you think happened? Where do you think it went?
You're just pelting it.
No, you didn't hear me.
And we're saying, what was that?
Yeah.
That will slow you down.
Nothing, we're just right.
If you want to go slower or quicker, your choice.
In theory, I'm slowing White down anyway.
That's absolutely
So
true. So
her
she could do
going
that.
slower is still
yeah,
my
indeed.
full
Is your,
health.
yeah, that seems
Yeah.
fair.
Like me.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I'm happy with that. All right, so there is someone within range, but they're far.
I'll fucking kill him.
They're really far. Yeah, I agree.
Yes, that will help your case.
Yeah. Murder the local constabulary.
That's it.
Watch!
I'm not a witch, I'm a murderer.
Get it right!
Distinction.
Licensed witch.
I'm not helping. 'cause
But
I
you
got
are
rid of my
moving at
helmet.
speed in pilgrim's robes away from the scene of the crime, down towards
and
where
waving
the,
his badge.
the foot shover is currently docked. Hey, Father, you saying anything to these lads?
I mean, I don't know how much intelligence to share.
I mean,
Demon bad.
Yeah. Like, as long as there aren't other people around who are here, that's my
The square is
chief
mostly
concern.
empty with you sitting down. There's a couple of people who are looking over awkwardly at the apparent blind man lying on the ground in the slightly slushy snow.
Help me out.
But there's somebody else there.
Yeah.
So they're all like, yeah, whatever, someone else can deal with this.
Yes.
One child is pointing and laughing, though.
I thought, like, outwardly we were trying to make you appear not blind.
Yeah.
I thought, like,
But, well, you know, that's a good
because of
point,
the
actually.
hat.
Yeah, the
just,
hat.
just
And
so,
the-
So just a drunk guy.
Just a drunk guy.
Just a drunk guy.
Early in the morning. Falling over.
Pilgrim slipped in the snow.
Yeah, totally. Ha ha ha.
Ah, those stupid pilgrims.
Stupid pilgrims.
slipped while standing still.
They're running away.
Oh,
So-
really?
Someone.
You're running away.
The demons. What? I think. What you mean? Oh, that's why I was you. But Elric. That's what's the demon.
Right. Bloody, did you know this?
Oh, only what just now?
Yeah, okay,
Yeah.
fine. We need to get better with communication. Right. So what are we doing? Are we chasing it? Are we running away?
Well, no, they're running away down the docks trying to avoid being bad as witches.
Right. So do we follow them?
Well, we don't want
Do we
to
pretend to follow
too
them?
obviously follow them because then people will know that we're together, but we also don't want to take too long getting back.
Right. So fly casually.
Yes. Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah.
but I mean,
Then casually.
yeah. But I'm also torn because we haven't solved the mystery of this place yet.
Yeah, you haven't.
Is there a mystery?
Yeah.
Yes, there's the
Fake
wall
wall.
that wasn't there before. And
Oh,
now
yes.
I'm starting to
Yeah.
rethink what
Hence why
might
you
have
were
happened with
casting
that
I was-
casting
wall.
rocks.
Yeah.
I was counting bricks about this. Yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yes.
Well,
There are at least 3 bricks.
I mean, we're outside the temple now.
You are currently outside the temple, approximately a third of the way across the square.
I didn't
So
even know it was
you-
that far
Yeah,
away.
you made steps.
I mean, I literally stepped outside and then stopped. But
Okay,
yeah.
that sounds good.
Yeah.
I'm happy with that.
So, very quickly before we go back,
Oh, I can.
can we go round to the other side of the wall that
Yeah, you
wasn't
want
there
to go
before?
round there? Sure.
Just to see if we feel anything there, just quickly.
I can tell them. I can tell Anna Minimite that we're going to stay and try and figure it out. And see if she's okay. I can do that.
No, no. Why? do I have enough noise to piece this together? Probably
You
know
know,
you
you saw
can't.
the blast.
You know you
would have felt
can't.
it.
You know
No, I
you
felt it,
can't
right? I don't.
because the spell requires line of sight and is short range.
But he didn't have.
Okay, so you
Yeah, I
know
didn't see that-
you'd need to see her
Oh, okay.
somehow. I know. Spells
did it
are
on the
weird.
boat.
I know. Spells are weird.
Oh, I couldn't see her on the boat.
No, you couldn't.
But I was really
It's
close.
within
because you
short
can't
range.
cast the spell yet. You need your grimoire, and you don't
Okay.
understand how it works. And when you're first learning it,
Well,
things often go wrong.
I think I can do it because.
But
obviously I
if
don't
you
know
go
how
by
this
the
works.
spell,
Yeah.
you need to have line of sight and it's short range.
There's a very powerful demon around.
Right.
Magic might attract it.
Oh yes. Right. Yes. Sorry. Yes. No. I remember. Yeah.
Also, half the party are running, having been accused of being witches.
Yeah, but Mike, you don't understand. It's Olga is very
Unless
quiet.
it goes wrong.
Ah, yes. Okay. Fair. No, that is. Yeah.
Gerhardt?
Sigmar,
No.
Any
Get the water ball.
Bad Gerhardt.
Any
in the
I
other side of
trust
the
you
wall?
mean as you're moving around
Yeah.
the side of the temple and going
Any
down the side.
interesting.
As you make your way down the back, you can see that 4 soldiers have arrived over in the main square and are currently talking to somebody who shouted witch. And they're pointing at a black scorch on the wall. And you can quite clearly hear him say, "Why would anyone do that to the wall? What are you talking about?" And he's like, "Witch! Wait, it was a witch! It just came from his hands!" And was he in a uniform? No! No, it is a witch! He says, "Oh, bloody hell. Are you sure?" He says, "Well, look at it! All the snow's gone!" As you make your way around,
We could put them in the opposite direction if we want to, just to help out the guys.
as you are heading down at speed now towards the dock,
Yeah.
crumping across the boards and then into the boat where Blothilda is currently sitting with her hand on her face as she looks over, waves, looks at the half panic look in your faces,
I
and
should be used to this by now.
and gets up, and a half smile crosses her face as she mouths, "I missed this."
Everything's fine.
This is fine.
We might need to go in a rush, but we might not.
No, I think we're all right.
Yep, I'm gonna stand and just like watch.
Looking out towards the city, you can see the rise of the city. The temple's right at the back over there. And as you look over, you can see a great spiral of magic rising upwards above the city. And there's something moving in it. And it's big, shifting around and causing the magic to move around something that is invisible. There is something in there.
On second thoughts, Matilda, yeah, get ready to go.
She turns around and goes,
Do you see?
"Right,
There's something big here.
Something saw me.
I thought it was Gideon, but now I'm thinking maybe
as you
not.
twist around the corner, at the back, we have the vestry sitting off the side, and the wall here you think is in that bit that you're running through your mind, and you're trying to remember where it all was. From your side, it's incredibly obvious because that bit there is new stone.
It was what?
That is new stone in comparison to the older stone, which has been blackened by time. To either side of it. To your side, though, it's pretty much just a single solid wall. As you make your way around, this is clearly the area where once there was another one of the shrines, and it was sitting there. And there is a single, somewhat misplaced, because this is not a temple of Moor, Ravenstone. It's a gravestone with a raven on it.
Right. Fine.
Sorry.
Does it feel like at all like holy ground?
It's past the fence. You need to hop over the fence to get into that bit.
Is there a sign saying we shouldn't go in?
No, I don't think so.
How high is the fence?
It says right there, "Do not enter." On but he's already said no.
So Liverpool's going over.
Liverpool,
I'll just-
all right,
But
hops over.
we're kind of round the corner, right? Like,
Yeah,
we're not,
totally. You are down a back.
And if need
alley.
be, we can be
As,
like, I'm blind, I didn't know.
as you land on the other side,
looking for witches.
and you are in holy ground.
Yeah.
Would you like a
Old holy ground of Ulrich.
I shall hop over
Ulrich.
and join you.
And it causes a shiver as chill spreads up from the base of the soles of your feet. This is Ulrich's relatively small hunting ground. And in the middle, a Ravenstone.
can I do a test to see if he gets any visions, or?
Yeah.
Someone have a look at the Ravenstone. Can I ask
Pass.
Umi,
Yeah.
have you got fireworks?
Wait, is Yumi with us?
Yeah, she
Yeah,
she
yeah.
follows you
There's us
down.
three. There's us three.
right.
She came up, she went,
There.
she said she shouted run and then ran
Have you
off.
got fireworks?
And I think I have
Yeah,
a couple
give,
of.
give me the fireworks.
Please. I get one detail on his history.
If anyone comes and challenges us, we're messing about with fireworks, all right? Get Greta. She's good at talking to authority.
He's also in one.
Go and get Greta. It'll be believable.
No, Greta's...
I thought Greta's lost.
No,
No, that's the big
Greta's
Greta's-
100% fine.
Okay.
Right,
This is why you
take
shouldn't
the
play with
fireworks.
fireworks.
Can we have a look at that stone?
Yeah, as you're sitting on the other side of the fence, being a good girl.
No, no. I
Oh,
said
you
I was
hopped over
climbing-
too?
I was
Yeah,
Okay,
yeah,
good. I
climbing
missed that.
over.
Sorry,
Yeah.
pardon me. You hop over as well to where the father is, and you start looking down. It's old, and the grass around which it is patchy in places, and you see a small amount of stone sticking up from the grass. It looks like this may once have been the floor of the temple.
Oh.
And grass is just overgrown in the area, and this possibly is what was once there. It's now weather-worn, though, and the details are difficult to pick out. Do you have rewrite?
Yes.
Just making sure. Do you have classical?
No.
Bummer.
I never have classical. I really should learn it.
It's one of those useful languages to have. As the father hand out, feeling the cold thrumming up through his feet. It's a heavy strike. Really heavy strike. And you can feel the arc of it hitting the ground here. Right here. Underneath this Ravenstone. And the flame of Ulrich struck here. Through the hammer. The story in the temple is not wrong. The hammer carried the flame of Ulrich with it. And it struck here.
It obviously gets close
Right.
as he can to touch it.
As your hand, and it's cold
And then
as you pull back.
Yeah.
As you point out the writing, hey Gerhardt, if you want to go over and read that, you're gonna have to hop over as well.
Yeah, threw myself over and over again.
Yeah, do that. Turn the sign upside down.
Yeah.
Enter do. Do
I've
enter
seen
not.
some of the legibility in this
Yeah,
in the
indeed.
Empire.
Scribble,
but-
scribble.
yeah.
I'll climb back over and lean against the sign casually.
Nice, yeah. So it just says enter. You come
Enter not, question mark, do. As you hop over and start looking down, the writing is not in good nick, but it's good enough to make out a good chunk of the words. Do yourself a language classical test. Meanwhile, down there, grab some fireworks.
Yeah, well, I mean, I'll get them, and when I come back, I'll be like, what happened? Because Uma has no idea. I just missed all the explanations. What?
Can I please have a cool test from you, Elric, difficulty 9?
Oh.
6 successes.
That means you've not strictly, you failed, but
But
you've
not
not
terribly.
You've not done terribly. As you're looking up and you're growing more and more discomfited with what you're seeing, the swirl of energy is bad in and of itself. The movements within it, but then you see a swoop through it, a movement, a shape that you don't like at all, and there are eyes in it. There is something in that city. There's something big there, and you can't talk, so scared are you. Sweat is beading on your brow as Elric falls backwards, staring upwards at nothing in
I'll
the
go
city.
down with him.
You're already going off to fetch Greta, I believe. Wasn't that right?
Yeah, you were getting Greta to speak to
Yeah,
the
you were
law.
No, I
getting
said
Greta.
fetch Greta. The
so
person
no-
who was fetching the firework. Were you
Oh,
not
no,
fetching
different
the-
part, different
Okay,
ends
fine,
of
yeah,
the
yeah, I'll go and
barge.
get Greta.
Because her room's up at the front of
Cool.
the barge. Greta's down at the back end of the barge. As Greta is currently sitting in the bed reading a book. As she looks at you, you look panicked.
I think there's a demon abroad in the city. Elric had to cleanse a
She says,
building, and he was
Why, wherever you go, she says
and
as
he
she
was
gets up.
spotted. They think he's a witch. I've got fireworks.
So, are we leaving?
No, because the other three aren't back yet.
Why not? Do they know?
I don't know. We thought they were running behind us, but they haven't come with us.
What do I do?
I want you to come up and speak to anyone in authority and say it wasn't a witch, it was someone with fireworks.
Well, if they come here,
Exactly.
I'd rather not involve ourselves if we don't need to. She says, well, I suppose I'll come up on deck. As you come up, and Elric's backed up against the wheelhouse near the back of the barge, just looking up. Looking freaking fucking terrified. Second cool test, because you can accrue the successes, so you've got 3 more left to go. It's an extended test.
5 successes.
Sweet. Okay, you're now at the point where you can talk, but you are genuinely scared.
Can he set the fireworks off?
You can do whatever. Oh, she's got the fireworks
As
at the moment.
hopefully that would draw the party
Yeah.
to the boat.
We had
That's
a
what I was
system.
kind of thinking.
We had a system, so we chose red was good, green was bad.
That was in Altdorf.
Yeah.
For the
Yeah.
graph.
So
Yeah.
so green.
Green, yeah.
Yeah.
So send up a green firework.
Yeah.
Okay. As you set up, do your you often do range explosives.
I sure hope the demon's not flying
I
around
know, but
looking
you don't
for you
often
guys.
test it.
Yeah.
Here we go. Range explosive test. Let's
We already
you
know where
often
you
use
are.
these as you
Yeah, but we don't know you.
look
to come
down
forward.
it. It isn't a Ravenstone. It looks like one. It's got the shape of one. Apparently, it's made of dice, and a raven is carved around the top of it. But no, marked quite clearly is a very simple set of classical words, some of which you can't quite make out. So this is close to a translation rather than necessarily word for word for it, but going down through the whole thing gives you an idea. But you're pretty certain it says, this is where Sigmar and his companions struck the final blow against the elves. And the raven at the top is dead.
Oh.
Outrageous.
Fortunately, you're not there. How did we do with our test?
I did really badly. I re-rolled, and because I crit, I don't have to use my fortune point.
Whee!
Yay!
As whoosh, up it goes into the sky and crack. A green spread and a drifting of smoke that moves downriver, which you will hear a crack behind you. You obviously have no idea what colour it is, but 2 others are in position to catch potential colourage of said firework. As you turn around, and one presumes at the crack because a large
Yes.
noise tends
Yeah.
to drag the attention. He's probably caught up with
I'm
what
busy.
he's doing. Yeah, he's
Yeah.
busy. So you can turn around,
Yeah.
catch it, and a green flare has just been spread into the sky. A firework. Intelligence test,
Oh yeah, I need
just in case you remember it bad.
I won't.
We're still looking for Elric.
I ever find you.
There it is!
He's flying.
Actually, that's 33.
Oh, yes!
Plus 7, so 10.
Because you've critted that, put a little tick by intelligence. You can give yourself a point of intelligence at the end of the session if you want. Just 1 point. Just 1 point, but you'll have to pay for it with XP if you want to do so. Because I don't believe intelligence is in your career, where you are.
Let me have a look.
Because if it is, then
No.
Not until I'm a sergeant.
excellent. So yes, you can get yourself a free
Can you give it
advance
to
with it if you
Elric?
wish. That's cheating. That's not how you get XP.
It was an accident.
Everyone 50 XP. Yeah.
As you look up and you not only remember, you remember the entire
Yeah.
plan. Green was bad and go.
We have to go now.
Have you got everything?
Oh yes, yeah. No, it's very easy.
I'm towing him now because I know what he's like.
Almost
It's
finished.
robbing.
We'll go as soon as he's got everything.
Before, when
Crane
like,
robbing.
Gideon, when he couldn't physically see us, it was a problem, right? Because of my protective Aegis. So we should all hide physically on this boat, so I can then protect them. So I'll like, come, let's hide now. Hide now. We need to be away.
Father takes 19 wounds.
Why did you do that?
The ground beneath him grabs onto his feet, twists, the roots rise up, twirl around, and pull hard, giving him a quick jolt, a little bit like someone's attempted to reset a leg that's been put out. It yanks hard and kind of hurts.
Well, more to the point, I forgot. Like, cause I've just been sitting there. I would have done my abiding faith. But I haven't done my abiding
not
faith.
done it yet.
So that's a crit.
Oh, how big?
How many?
19 wounds.
19
Toughness does
wounds.
come off though.
So take 12 off of that. So plus 7.
You're on 0 wounds.
That's a big
he
one.
on 6.
He took 35.
Yeah, he took 35 wounds from the earlier one.
But if you're taking 12 off, you have to start a +7 crit, right? That's much less.
I'm on 6 wounds.
Yeah.
I've got 5
You've just
toughness.
taken 7 wounds in total. No?
Yeah, you're on
Oh,
zero.
no, so you're adding your toughness. Yeah, no, I was, yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, he's
Yeah,
right.
yeah.
Hard. Match up hard.
While he's
Christ.
entertaining himself doing his breath rubbing, I reiterate the reason that the green is very bad, and do they remember Old Dolph, and really can we hurry this up?
Yeah, fine. It's done now.
As
No, I wasn't.
as
No idea.
Leopold screams.
Oh.
Okay, as his leg comes out of the socket at his hip.
Good job
Okay,
you're here.
and his whole leg
Back
just
in.
buckles underneath him, and where you're both looking, his leg is over there, his body is really, well, it's not come off, but it's pointing, it's pointing over there in a way that's just wrong, and the agony is enormous. Difficulty 7.
I suspect I might be fake pointing this
Endurance
hand.
test.
I suspect I might be
Did
fake
you
I
see
pointing.
think you're
what's
gonna poop
causing
yourself.
it?
Survive it. Survive it. I'll
Or is it
continue.
invisible to us?
Pardon?
What's
Oh, no,
causing
no,
it?
that what grabbed him is very visible.
Oh, I have an axe.
Okay,
so
you
I've got
actually
to
are
deal
fixing
with
So
it.
that.
first the endurance test typically 7, it's a big one.
Do you
no, I got
have your
4.
axe?
Okay, he screams and
Do you?
passes out from
As
the
pilgrims will
pain.
be carrying it?
I
Which is
was
nice for you,
very
makes life
clear
easy.
from the outset.
Okay, as he
Under my
collapses
robes,
down on the
like an
ground,
arsehole.
his face a mask of agony.
Yes, chopping at the
You chop the root. I'll do
Yeah.
the. I'll do the
Okay,
leg.
chop down the route. It comes free. Okay, so there, no one else. You're underneath her Aegis though, so you're fine. You were good to call him that. So it's only him. So we're good at the moment. You're going to need to pick him up though.
Oh yeah, I can do that.
He's a bit of a weight. If you're both attempting to do it, both do yourself.
Well,
you're not
I'm going
in
to
A
place.
strength test, please.
Fast. What the fuck is it? Fast heal. Fast whatever the flip thing is.
Fortune point.
You're not in combat.
It's not a
Fast dressing.
My fortune
shield
point
dressing.
said that's 55.
Ah, sweet. So yeah, you've got him up on your
it's a
shoulders.
7. Yeah.
Okay,
Come on,
as
Bob,
he's
we're
going to require surgery.
That's all right.
Okay,
I've got that too.
you can't do that
that's
for
what your
rush.
test is.
Want to
It's-
see?
No, I don't.
You didn't say you can't do it well.
He's going to require surgery. You're going to have to open him up to reset it, and it's going to
shit.
take Elric's strength to
hold
redo
it.
this.
Yeah.
It's going to suck for him, and he's likely not to be walking very well for some time. Fortunately, you intend to be in a boat for some time, so it might not be so bad, but not
Okay.
great.
If that's the case, I'll help. Like
He
the-
needs to be taken, and if you could do it before he wakes up,
Yeah.
because if he's awake, this is going to hurt so
Then if that's
much.
the case, I'll try and use some of the chopped up wood to like create like a little with the bandages to create like a little splint.
You-
Try and hold some shit
Sure.
together.
Although at the moment,
I think
probably
she's already
She's
got
she's
it up
already
on her
got him up
shoulder.
on,
Yeah.
on
Oh,
her shoulder.
right.
Yeah. And,
Oh.
And she was like, don't move.
She
Oh,
crit in her
okay.
strength. She just yanked him up and went, we're off, because she'd been trying to get everybody to
Cool,
go for a
let's go,
while.
let's go.
And it just hopped over the
Yeah.
fence. And piles off down.
You try to keep up, Gerhardt.
And Gerhardt's like, but we can put wood on! And his legs flopping behind. But
I'm just watching tendons just unravel as he goes.
Everyone's in one as close to me as possible. The baby, everyone.
Yeah, now that we're hiding, we'll be like, what did you see? And like try and
You can still see it. The
There's,
swirl and the movement. You don't want to look at it though, just in case it looks back.
but is this not his etheric sense where he doesn't have to look? He can still see
Yeah.
it because he can just
Yeah.
see everything. So
Yeah.
Of course, I'm sorry.
Meditate, go. Meditate.
or you said that look at me is different. Maybe look at me. Would that help? I don't know.
it's not looking, it's sensing, if that makes sense.
Well, okay.
He'll try.
Maybe
attempt to
meditate.
Yeah,
Then.
that's
Just
what
meditate
they're.
again.
That's what they're
You
trained.
can meditate.
That's what you're
I
trained.
don't have to fucking
That's
read.
why
You
they're.
had a lead box.
Nah.
That's why they're
I
trained to
mean,
meditate.
that's an automatic fail. So doesn't really matter what my talent
Sweat
says.
dribbling down. I'm fine. I'm 100% fine. Elric is not fine.
Can Ume stand between him and where he
Oh,
was
it's just a
looking?
cool check. Cool. I'll do a fortune reroll.
Yeah, sounds
on
good.
that. Crit.
Sweet.
77. So wait, hold on. 15 successes.
Nice.
A crit under normal circumstances wouldn't be enough to stop the influence of what's there. All it would do is make you calm. And good. Crit is great. But there is an additional benefit. And one that you never imagined would be the benefit that it is. As Umi moves between and blocks it. Actually blocks it. And it just disappears as she is there and allows the crit to settle in hard. That's perhaps unwise choice of language, but nevertheless.
Oh my, Alex.
I mean, we're probably going to die anyway.
As you hightail it across the square, making your way past the soldiers, I can't exactly find, says the soldier as you're passing by, a ghost. A fire ghost. A little witch in pilgrim's robes. As 3 pilgrims walk by, one of them with a floppy leg. And he, to the back of them, ignores them entirely. They're right now pilgrims this time of year, son. As you make your way
For the
by.
ineptitude of law enforcement in Warhammer.
He's just gaslighting them.
He just wants to get back next to the fire.
You're quite right.
He says, someone's clearly, he says, dropped some coals. Give over. As you make your way past. Well, not you. You
Maybe
make your
they
way
saw the
past
fireworks.
and down.
Someone's playing with fireworks.
Leopold, can I have an endurance test difficulty 5 now?
Yes, you may. Although I kind of do I want to fail this one?
Kind of do.
Fuck.
No.
5 successes.
Okay. An endurance test for a different reason. This is to hold back the screams, and it's difficulty 7. Sorry.
Feel everything.
Yep. Ow! 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 As the leg bats. Oh! Oh!
I definitely don't have advantage.
No, ask are you chill? Just
I'm chill, I think. I feel chill.
I think it's fair to say
For this
you
test,
do not
to
have
see how
advantage.
badly I scream because my leg is disconnected.
What about,
Am I chill for that?
What about drilled?
what about no? You see Birdie, so does Birdie not give that extra?
I've got commanding, so you get 2 extra to your cool for any cool.
2
Yeah, but
extra
he failed.
successes.
Successes, yeah.
But
But I
you failed.
failed.
Okay, did you fail the test yet? It doesn't work.
I
you
have,
assist by clamping his mouth shut.
I have strike to stun. Can I knock it
Oh, you
out?
absolutely can.
Yeah.
Shut up!
Oh, okay, too. Do it right there.
You'll need something that
Well,
is.
Gerhardt can
Oh,
do it.
I've got a cost.
Yeah, you go.
And he's got strike to
I
stun.
mean, shall I
He's got
fortune
strike
point
to-
it first,
You
just in
also
case?
have medicines that could knock him out.
Oh yeah. Let me fortune point it. I don't want to be hit multiple times in the head to take
six
more
successes.
wounds. Receive criticals.
It's like 6 successes, but it's still
The
not
6
7.
successes. Is that including the +2?
No, yes.
No, that is including the +2. So instead of a gigantic stream, because you're so close, just one off, it's a as your leg bashes against. As you're slowing down a little bit, that leg is just floppy, and the pain coursing up and down it is quite
You know how you like keep
extraordinary.
chloroforming people?
Yeah.
This would be the time.
I've literally shouted multiple times, ether.
Yeah, that could mean
But they have
something
to
else.
stop, and they all think the ether.
Right, fine.
You're right.
Yeah, it's what they're all hiding from. As you're like, Ether, running through your bag. No, wait, stop! Ah, Ether! Elric's like, Ether! It's fair.
Do you manage to get him, or shall I just knock him?
I don't know. You tell me.
Pommel of
Like,
a
like,
dagger.
He's not being too loud, and you're in a difficult place to do.
yeah,
You haven't got the bit. You'll need to stop
I need
for that to be the
But
case.
if you just clamp your hand over my mouth, that'll probably quiet me enough that we're fine.
I'll give you something to bite down on.
yeah, sure. Yeah, get a fucking tongue depressor. A bit of that.
Ah.
Bite that.
Just bite through his tongue
Bite it again.
depressor.
Fine. 2 tongue depressors.
You mean better with a dagger handle or something? Snap the splinters in your tongue. The worst thing is, the splinter in your tongue feels somehow worse than the leg.
That's okay. That's okay.
It's not that. Yeah, it's something to focus on. Yeah.
You have to drop pro.
You know what I might do? It won't help with the critical at all, but I might actually do an abiding. Oh no, I'm not going to do an abiding face.
No.
You wait till it's set.
No, wait till there's not a
Yeah,
big
wait till there's not a
massive
fucking demon.
Yeah.
I mean, it's not a blessing, but
Blotilda is already sitting at the back, having set all of the ropes in place. The sails are straining, and the barge itself is also straining against its ropes, all of which are sitting on slip knots, ready to go and pull when you get in. Yeah, no need for that. As you make your way over athletics test, please, to get him in a relatively safe and easy way.
Throw you in
Birdie falls into the pier.
Athletics. I failed by 4 points, so I
Oh, so close!
stumble a bit.
Stumble at the end.
Unless
But it
you're
does
chill.
mean second endurance test, difficulty 7. As you land relatively hard on your buttock.
What's a pass,
Oh
but
my
only
God,
one success.
so
Okay,
painful.
so that is what's just run through him as Leopold
Sorry.
screams loud enough that most of Ravenstein is probably aware of just how
Pigeons
sore
fly.
he is.
Old ladies faint.
Window shattered.
In the distance, there's people obviously turning over to where you're shouting. Blotilda's already motioning over at the ropes that you need to
I'll go
undo.
do that.
You're collapsing down in agony, and he's looking at it, trying to figure out how he can get it into place.
Go sleep.
Yeah, I mean, ethering me so I don't make it worse is probably a good idea.
Can I please have an endurance test? Difficulty 5.
Breathe in. Stop holding your breath. Stop it.
It's got the worst bedside
I failed, hurrah! No, I passed really, really well, but no, I
Okay.
failed.
He's not going to be out for frightfully long because it's not the most powerful of stuff, but he'll be out for at least a few minutes, you think, which will
that's
give you
not
enough
bad.
time, but you're going to need Elric
Okay.
to do this.
Isn't
Upon
Birdie also quite strong?
she is, but she's working boat just now.
Yeah. So I might accidentally throw you down the stairs.
The issue is that you've not actually looked at it properly yet. Now's the time to do so as you hike up his robes. Deeply great for those of you who are looking to look at Leopold leg. As you yank it up, and it's both better and worse than you
Shaved?
thought.
Very good.
Better because you're now not entirely convinced that lore medicine test.
Yep. 110, 3 successes, so +1.
Yep, 4.
Anatomist also gives me another 2 as well.
Excellent. Okay, as you push it and you feel the move, he, even though he's out, gives a slight. He's clearly in agony. You actually think that the bone just might be out. The ligaments are torn, probably. You're not sure. It's very difficult to tell running along, but it's just going to need Elric and possibly someone at the other end, and then just pull, yank, and maybe resock it.
Yep.
This is, however, as basic body engineering as you can get. You're not entirely convinced how well this is going to turn out.
No, it should be fine.
Yeah, great.
Yeah.
Okay.
I'm the best doctor in the world.
So first, I would like one person who is handling the primary strength part of it, I presume Elric, down at one end. I need someone at the other end to hold in place. Sadly, Birdie's currently working rope. It does only require her. Skip, he's not the most handy fellow, quite literally.
Because I think you need more people on the boat so we go faster.
It might be.
Is the boat moving because Elric won't help?
Unfortunately,
him to
it
the boat?
only in terms of
The process has started though.
and there's 2 barge girls. So once the ropes are off, you're not needed.
Yes.
So you can go and help if you want to go to the top.
Less than you
So-
in
Right,
strength,
fine.
So I would like a strength test up top, okay, which you can affect as an assist, but we can flip it round.
Do you have
and
a number of
side.
successes?
Successes are important.
0 successes.
Okay.
Right there.
0 successes.
So that counts as 1 in
one.
total. Okay.
Wait. Birdie, could you tie, using your ability to do
Yes.
ropes, could you do some tying, please? Because at least then, Elric, you can apply more pressure if you use it around into some sort of pulley system.
Okay.
That should be able to apply a little bit more, please.
Some
Make it big.
traction. Yes,
traction.
I like it.
Okay, so-
invented a new.
Fortunately, he has literally no idea how it works because has yet to take any skills in this area. It's all head considered. Let's see how well he does. It's an intelligence test difficulty 4. And if you pass, then you've got the basics of it right. You failed. You've got the basics of it wrong.
He passed. He doesn't get
It's
enough
just not
successes.
enough.
Oh, okay. So yeah, you got the basics right, but you did it wrong.
Yeah.
Okay,
How many
that
fortune
sounds
points
good.
you got?
I can't, it's a pass.
Wait,
You
how
got
bad
fortune
do you have
success.
success?
Oh. I can't spend 3 fortune points, so can I?
That would be excessive.
But if I want to
Not
go
add
before.
anything
Well,
with your
isn't
intelligence?
it?
Just intelligence test.
What's your
right?
intel? Oh, it's not your intelligence over 110, is it? It's
No, yeah.
Fuck.
What's your corruption at right now? 'Cause I feel like you might get an offer.
Corruption points 4 over at the moment.
4 over.
yeah.
I was feeling bad about it because I'm honoured. I feel
I'm
better
not
now.
giving him a corruption offer.
That's fine. I don't. It doesn't happen anymore.
The dark powers want me to suffer.
Yeah.
We're good.
Shouldn't have gone over that sign. That's what you get for trespassing.
Turns out the ruinous powers, they're all for chaos and disorder. Unless it is
A
keep
nice
out
orderly
signs.
sign.
Keep
Then
out
draw the
signs.
line.
Gotta follow those.
Turns out they're oddly civic-minded. Yeah.
Don't step on the grass.
So, you've set up your ropes and your pulleys.
Yep.
You're certain this is going to work.
Who said
Does Birdie's
Okay, well,
rope skills get involved with this? Because surely the idea of
It means
balancing.
she can do it at all.
Wow.
Nice try.
Pissed.
As-
your fucking talent.
yeah, cool. And here we go. We need
Okay.
6 successes on the strength test to get it into place. Each roll
Okay.
that we do on this, and both of you are going to get a roll.
Got it.
Okay, what, in the first one?
6 successes.
Brilliant.
Another one.
I don't think you have, because what he set up as a rig, okay,
Oh, negative.
adds difficulty 4 onto your roll. So you've got 2
2
successes.
successes.
Okay,
Birdie got
what
one,
did
we've
you got?
3.
I got 3.
Yeah,
so-
that's a fail then, because you need 4 successes.
Oh,
to
but
count
is
as
she
a
not
pass.
assisting me?
I'm just
so there's
assisting.
Okay, so it's still a fail. So you get 2
You've got
successes in
2.
total.
Okay.
She adds 1.
Okay, so she adds 1 if she passed, but she didn't pass the test. She failed it because it's difficulty 4. Okay, so wait. Each round, the father has to do a test, endurance
right,
test,
okay.
and
Change my
if he fails the endurance test, he takes another critical.
Is this surgery?
No.
And just to this is all because of his overcomplicated rope system. And had they just been doing it normally, it would be much better.
I would even-
just for the record.
I would say it's actually still Sage's fault for making Andy re-roll that
Oh, no,
one
mate.
dice.
No,
Yeah.
it's Sage's fault.
Yeah.
I passed.
Oh, sweet. Okay, so
Crit for you.
second roll.
Okay.
Come on, baby. Give me another 60 something. Are we chill?
You're taking your time, but there is a big, huge thing over there.
But
where
we're
you're
leaving-
moving
we're
away. I'm going to dice off. Wait, no. If Yume is between you and the thing, yeah,
Well, if he seemed like he felt better, maybe she'll hover around. That makes
then
sense.
I'm cool with that.
Cool. So 8 successes take off whatever the difficulty is.
Right, so that's 4.
Whereas
Which is-
I rolled 80 and my strength.
Like you're not chill as well, though.
Oh, yeah.
Nope.
No.
No.
I'm all it's chill. My cool's and all.
Yeah, I love it.
Your cool is not as high as mine.
It's not about chill, it's about advantage. You do
they
not have
drilled?
advantage in this situation.
Oh, technically we are drilled, so we give each other advantage when we're doing. I mean, that's
It's
combat.
not
specific.
combat. I mean, I mean, the way that his wounds may
it
be
feels like
unfolding
siege
here,
combat, to be
it
honest.
does a little bit feel like
I kind of
combat.
think I'm about to
But
catapult over a
nevertheless,
castle.
Yeah,
4
I think I
successes
got it.
there. Yeah,
Yeah.
so that takes you up to a total of 6.
Yeah,
Okay,
this is what we
second
need.
roll though, we still need an endurance test there.
And just for the record, no fortune points.
Here we go.
Me neither.
Hey!
Oh, you passed. Sweet. Okay, as there is a sickening as it sort of slips and the leg is in the right place, but the bruising already forming around it looks extensive. Your best bet is to just spend some time binding it all up and hoping that when he wakes up, he can. There's a part of you that thinks that leg might never work again. It might work. You no idea. You're not even convinced that it did come out of its socket, but you're convinced that it's definitely in it now.
Can we?
Well done, everybody. That was a perfect sorted thing. His leg will be completely fine.
Can we say hi to Sotex readers?
Hey, Sotex Readers! Woo! Hope you enjoyed Sotex Stream, watching all the goodies be released, including all those lovely Chaos Dwarves.
Ah,
What? There's no such thing.
welcome.
No such thing as Chaos Dwarves, yeah, quite.
Too
So,
vulnerable.
anyway, just to summarise, poor old Leopold has had his leg almost pulled out of its socket. The enormous movements in the background. Let's now have Elric look over and see what's there. So,
Or not.
back in
Or not.
Ravenstein, he
Just
almost
deliberately
can't help
don't look
himself.
back.
You look at
The
him.
way his talent works is he doesn't actually physically look.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But he's got
As
a
you
pair of
twist round,
very impressive sunglasses there.
and over Ravenstein, the swirl
around his face.
of magic and the movement of something within it. Colours flaring off in different directions. And it's not that actually catches your eye and worries you most. It's the pigeons that have flown up there that are no longer pigeons. As they've passed through the centre, and one of them has just fallen. Another one swoops up, looking more like an eagle. Yet another twists and falls and appears to be a plant.
Yeah.
As it falls out of the sky.
Wasn't
Crash.
tuners, was it?
It was not.
Just checking.
As it falls down, there is something awful up there. Leopold, another endurance test, please.
Is this one I want to pass or one I want to fail?
It's up to you. You'll find out when you pass or fail.
I passed.
You passed. You come to. Gerhardt's currently wrapping bandages around your leg. Fuck, it feels sore.
Hello. Right.
Really, really sore. As it comes in, you can feel the need, the urge to scream. But you can also hear just a constant thrum. It's almost like the city that the foot shover is leaving behind. As your barge shifts off, you can hear a thrum of thrumming through the back beats of the slap of ropes against large masts. The people gathering around, someone picking up a broken plant, looking very confused, that's fallen from the sky. The birds mingling with a
Don't like that.
No.
thrumming through the background as the foot shover moves away from Ravenstein.
More ether. More ether.
No, less ether.
You're just like, yes, there's too much.
What? Do you want to be awake or asleep? I can do either other.
I mean, he probably wants realistically in that precise moment. He probably does want to sleep.
All right.
Yeah. Although actually,
Oh,
he pulls all the splinters out of his tongue.
Pulling your tongue out of your mouth.
why did you put that in there?
You put it in there.
Go to sleep. Night, night, my sweet prince.
Worth don't care.
As Leopold passes out. Greta, sits at the side of the barge as Ravenstein is slowly but surely becoming something that was in your past. And looks over and says, "Sit. So can anyone explain what just happened? That seemed frightfully panicked."
That town is town, right?
Yeah, Tim.
Yeah.
That town is lost. There's a demon.
It seemed fine.
It's not going to be fine. There's something corrupt there. Not in the temple though. I'm sure the father would have guessed, or even you would have sensed something if the temple was fallen. But
The only thing I sensed was that it was orcs somehow.
It was
It was roots coming out of the ground, in the grounds of the temple that did that to Liverpool's leg.
Wasn't it just the little laughing demon that follows us everywhere? So not just exerting its influence in the town.
was it that powerful? Could it have be more powerful now?
How powerful do you think the thing was back then?
It's over the entire town.
Harry says,
Well,
"Oh,
Kinross,
And it's like, would it be similar to the Schaffenfest with the summoning of whatever that entity
Yeah,
was?
but it's not
that-
a rift, right?
there's no
Not yet.
giant rift or anything similar, but there was definitely an enormous swirl of magic up there."
But in our realm or some like did you see through to beyond the
It's
mortal?
the winds. The winds are in flux.
It was powerful enough that a rift tore in reality beside me, and somebody whispered something.
Is that what that was?
At the front of the barge, the door opens and Lucas comes out and goes, "Are we leaving already?" He says, "I thought we were going to be here for a while." He says, "I just woke up." As he looks over and looks at everyone looking somewhat shell-shocked, and Leopold on the ground. What one? Oh dear. He says, "Shall I get some wine?"
Yeah, probably a good idea.
Question.
And he looks back. "What happened?"
Because he kind of interrupted, because Birdie was about to say, so this is like a good time for him to come in. Did I see a big come through you?
Did I see a big ball clearing?
As Lucas goes, "The wine."
Yes, good idea.
And goes over to the galley, opens it up, far too small built for halflings, and then crawls down into the galley.
There were rifts. There were.
Did you see one as well?
Yeah, that's why I shot the fireball. I was trying to close it.
Yeah.
Or make sure that it was destroyed.
Because
There was others.
yeah, I didn't know if you saw it or it's just something I saw.
Did I see that? The purple hand.
No, you didn't see a purple hand go through you at all.
No, I am.
Okay.
No,
But
you
does
didn't
he
see
see
that.
a
Did you
rip?
see?
He wasn't aware it was behind him, so
yeah.
she saw it.
Yeah.
Gotcha.
Oh.
But if you'll know it was behind him,
Yeah.
so he couldn't have seen it.
Yeah.
So
It wasn't clear at the time, but yes.
I feel fine.
Yeah. A lot of strange things
yeah, it's a
went
good
on.
point. Endurance test.
Oh, I feel happy. 2 successes.
2 successes. Good. We don't take a corruption point.
Oh my god.
That's good.
Who cares?
At the end,
This will be the point where you fumble the other test and spawn.
Elric, you also have, in your case, an cool test. And difficulty on this one is it would have been 5, but it's only 1 because Yumi was around for a good chunk of that.
1 success.
Oh!
welcome.
That turned out well. No corruption points for you either, Leopold. You were touched by something. It's an endurance test, and
Multiple endurance
Can I
tests.
make a case in terms of Elric, because he's travelled through the ether and seen tons of stuff? Would he
Yeah.
still feel corrupted by
Yes.
seeing something like that?
absolutely.
Dude,
I know, but just in general.
It's not about feeling corrupted, it's about being corrupted.
It is sadly exactly that. Endurance test for you. The difficulty is only 1. 3. Excellent. You're fine, Birdie. And you're fine, Elemental Wife. And you're fine. As Greta sits down and says,
Yeah, you try.
"Do we need to tell anybody what's occurred there? Do we need to pass word? Is something occurred that needs to be resolved? Because if wizards need to be called in, or priests or something."
The Light College should be informed.
Well, I'll write a letter and then we'll send it off at the next. Oh no, when Where's our next stop?
Over, is it Schmiedorf? No, we're not there yet.
That is indeed the next stop.
And it's over the river.
It's over the river. Yeah.
Yeah, I was going to say, but more riverways. So
I think
might-
it's Schmiedorf is the next one.
And we'll ask them not to go. Well, I mean,
It's-
if it's on the other side, they won't. But
Yeah.
like not fully.
Don't
So,
go
so
for
it- so it's on the northern bank. No, that's
Yeah.
good. Then we can just send letters straight down. It says, who is going to be the best person to be the signatory? Who is most likely to get the college to actually respond? It will be
It would
deemed to
be-
be important.
The Magister.
The
surely.
Magister.
Already know.
I'm not sure it would, especially given there'll be many who will be bad-mouthing you given what you've done in Mindenheim. They will see anything that you do as an attempt to destabilize Altdorf's
And draw
military.
defences away.
Yes, quite.
Yeah. Foreign emissary?
A Sigmar
mean-
priest.
No.
No, he's
A
very
knight,
much.
but a Knight Panther who's also.
But again, you're attached to the north.
Yeah.
I don't think any of us are any good at this.
Lucas?
She folds her
Lucas.
arms. Lucas? And Lucas sticks his head out from the galley, holding up a bottle of wine, and says, but you want me to write a letter to the colleges of magic? I mean, do you think anyone would pay attention to that? I'd be absolutely happy to do it, though, he says as he rubs on his patch. I mean, I've never written to the college. I'm writing the letter. I've never signed a letter from the colleges or to the colleges of magic before. He says, but I'd be happy to do it, but I'm not sure anyone would pay attention to me. I suppose
good
it would just
writer.
fall right back to Sigmar then, or possibly Elric.
Maybe you both sign it.
And
Or an elf.
no.
Oh, gosh.
And she goes, I'll be back. I'll just write the letter.
Lie.
For the sake of experience, should I become conscious or?
Come round and
No,
want your
you're
hand
unconscious
on
on
the-
scene,
you,
right?
you already did have a wake up when you were watching him.
Yeah.
Rough
Well,
legs.
just because I've got thoughts.
Yeah.
So, we don't. What?
Ow! Fuck! Don't make me move! Ow!
What if we don't write the colleges directly? What if we write to someone else who will believe us, who maybe take us seriously, and will then talk to the colleges?
Engel.
Well, I was thinking Emmanuel Ferrand. If we can get a letter to him, he'll believe us, I think.
Yeah.
The problem is getting a letter to him.
Quite a tricky person to reach.
Spengler was travelling to
Spengler.
Altdorf. A magister writing to another magister would get through to the Gold College. We could write multiple letters.
I think that's probably for the
It's very
best,
good, Richard.
says Lucas.
Yeah.
He says, I'll go write a letter because I just don't want to be, outdone by Greta. He says, as he goes on.
I'll write a letter too.
His
Anyone can
composed,
help me.
2 successes. Greta's 14.
14!
Yeah.
Lucas is quite good.
And another crit there too for. That's a total of 6, 17 as well on that one.
So very
Lovely.
persuasive.
Greta's really good at
writing
this.
Elric's letter.
Greta would be writing Elric's letter.
Okay, cool. Perfect. Did a
perfect.
really good job.
Okay,
Yeah, you
did a
outsource
really
it to
good
me
job.
and I immediately outsource it to Greta. My hench person.
Dearest Spengler.
There you go. One letter for you to
Scribble.
quickly scribble Elric on. Good. As Greta says, right, we'll drop that off at Schmiedorf. While you're doing whatever it is that you need to do there, how badly wounded are you, Father?
Very.
Well, given that he needs to go into the pilgrimage points, this is going to be difficult.
How long is it till Schmiedorf?
It's not. We're going to be there by the day.
Okay.
Well, we're going to be there probably this afternoon. It's quite close by barge.
Can
I
Elric
think-
try
I'm
and
sure-
encourage the healing with his Gyron? Because he's done it kind of in the
Yeah,
past.
but all that does is encourage healing tests for long-term healing. Yes, it'll add like maybe a success or two, but in the greater scheme of things, it's not going to help the crit.
Yeah.
The crit is difficult. I mean, looks how bad is it? Do you think?
Do we have barge crutches?
No,
Oh.
We've barge
I
poles
don't
though,
even know what they
surely.
are.
It's crutches for people on the barge who say only have one leg or such
Yeah.
like.
Oh, actually, I'll go
Yes,
check
probably.
with
With Skip, yes.
As, she turns
just
around.
take his leg.
Skip, and you hear, says, but crutch more than get off that, get it back to me. She says, I'm borrowing it for a moment. You're sleeping for goodness sake. He says, thank you.
I think
Skip is also.
How tall is Skip?
Yeah, he's significantly shorter.
Skip is around about 5'6". Okay, so that's a low.
It's more like a walking stick.
Nothing.
6 on the.
I've got
medicine.
Yeah, he's probably going to need to either be carried or wheelchaired for a while.
Any idea of how long?
Should have brought mine.
It's about 3 foot, that leg, so about a meter or so. That's about this. That, and I'm not just saying it as a joke. That's about as much information as you can get out of it. You literally have no idea,
Okay.
because you don't know how bad it is on the inside. It's a little bit like when you twist your ankle.
Yeah.
It might be broken.
Could be fine.
Might not be, and you don't know. You're not even convinced that it even popped out of its socket. It's just
Wrenched.
Yeah,
It's not
wrenched.
that bad enough.
No, but you're not convinced what caused the problem. Is what I'm
right.
saying. And it could be tendons, it could be anything else. He might never be able to use his leg again. You haven't checked yet. The big thing is, at least he's feeling pain.
Can he move his toes?
Can you move his toes?
Yes,
Yes.
that's good.
That's good.
Okay, but you're probably going to go and do some reading to find out how good.
No, I'll do it quick.
Finally! Yes!
Finally me.
Can I maybe get a heal test to get some wounds back as well?
Damn straight, and go for
Oh
it.
yeah, I would have assumed that he'd start the fix. Right. Let's. Yep. Okay. Let's sort you out. Bam. 7 plus 4. 11.
74.
Considering they know that we're on a pilgrimage and therefore know where we're going, should we maybe be more careful about looking at the place before we go in?
Well, this is what I said before: is that we need to be.
Clandestine.
People will know where we're going or where we want to go. It just seems to always follow us.
I heard that's laughter, so I think the boy demon was definitely in the town,
No, but
at the very least.
it was bigger than that.
Yes, but
Let me finish. It was the one that you connected with in the place of the shining
that
rock.
one.
But as we were leaving, I heard the laughter, but deeper. I wonder if the big one and the small one are connected.
so what I was going to say is the boy demon was constrained. The demons shouldn't be able to stay here like he can. So he was constrained in his power. What if it's found a way to bypass that and get bigger in the same physical space?
Anybody got a skill that they shouldn't have, like lower chaos?
I've got it.
Would the Lord have me help
So you
with the,
believe me about the
big
house,
spirit?
place of the shining rock?
Yeah, I'll let that one go for a very different angle. Completely flubbed it, have you?
No, I'm so close. Why have I got Lord Big Old Titties on my character?
Has somebody been editing your sheet?
Somebody.
I mean, it's a good lore to have. I'm so close.
Shows how often you do lore checks.
I'm gonna have to fortune point it. It's too cool to miss. 3 successes, but it's limited to 2 based on my advances.
Oh, dear me.
I'm not removing that, by the way. That's now in my character sheet. Elric is a big old titty connoisseur.
This is
Not because of me.
Oh,
Dear me.
Can I take advances in it?
You want to spend your XP on big old titties? I think many would do so also.
If it ever lets me spite someone, I will.
That aside, some time ago, Elric was at the very heart of an enormous explosion. A great device that had been constructed by Skaven to extract consciousness and re-implant it into something else. And he had gone flying. Somehow slipped into the ether. And he was gone for a long time. The rest of the party don't realize just how long and just how much it affected him. Elric, in many respects, is pretending to be Elric more than he's Elric. Because he was away for so long, He saw so many things, but he also heard things. The whispering of demons, plans, most of which he couldn't understand. He saw entities miles high, great metal creatures crunching across hellscapes. He saw war, he saw death, and he saw so many things. And out of everything that he had seen when he was lost in the ether, somehow wrapped up in some form of cocoon, somehow barriered from all that awfulness, as the years slipped by, no eating, no sleeping, constant experience. And the years turned to decades. The decades were no longer counted anymore. And when he crunched back into reality, and suddenly no time had passed, but all that time had still passed. And he was brought back with all of his friends again. It was strange, really strange, because he hadn't seen them forever. But at the same time, he'd just been with them. And that is at the heart of what he thinks possibly is here. A great extension and instantaneousness can occur in the same place. His own mind has experienced this. Two things can both be true. And the ultimate answer at the end of it is, which one are you going to make true?
Well,
In his mind, he fought hard. I am Elric. All those things I've seen, I'm not going to think about them. He's a stubborn man. And he just ploughed on with his life. He just pushed himself through all of that and was firmly Elric. He almost forgot that he'd even done it, while simultaneously his mind was constantly ticking over. I think I can do that again. I think I understand how I did that. I think I understand the process. He's offered the colleges his experience in that angle. And if he's learned anything about that time, is that nothing is certain. So, does he think it was... He knows its name. Sherutar Gitaru. He knows its name. He's not going to
say it.
No, but he knows what it is, and the power of the name was enough for Margarita to hold it. It's also its essence, what it is. It describes it. It's a little bit like saying the long-haired gentleman in the corner. You immediately get an idea of who that is, but it's more expressive because it's the language of demons, the language of magic at its heart. So it can't be Sherutar Gitaru, because its very description means that it can't be anything other than what it is, which means if it's bigger, it now has a different name. But if he's learned anything, is that more than one thing can be true. Maybe it's trying to find a new name. And that is what he concludes, that maybe it's using this great flux to try and change its name to become something more.
Is Ravenstein along any of the ley lines that he would be aware of?
Right down one of the core dragon lines that
There
go.
we go.
The River Talabek is one. The River Talabek is one of the primary jade lines that move through the Empire.
So
The answer
it makes
is...
sense that he's got a wellspring of something to...
Tap into.
Yeah.
Interesting.
You can explain as little of it as
So
he can.
you explain whatever you want to explain.
I think he'll just... Because he's aware that this knowledge is horrific,
Yes.
and people just hearing it could have massive effects. So
Yeah.
Especially these.
yeah, it will be.
The demon wants to eat me. I mean,
Yeah, it's the demon that we've seen before, but it's also not that demon anymore. It's almost like it's moving on to become something else.
Like evolve.
Well, that's not a concept that I recognize.
All right, Darwin.
Is it so you're saying it's Gideon?
It's Gideon, but it's
That's not.
not Gideon. But it is Gideon.
Did we ever know it as that? As Gideon?
Not
Yeah.
really.
Did we
I
not have
don't
a
know.
name?
People have
No.
called it that so much.
No,
Yeah.
no.
I thought because it was the little boy. I thought he had a
Yeah.
name.
Oh, he
Yeah.
does, and he had that name. It's just it
Yeah.
wasn't one that was well shared.
Mm.
Okay, but we knew it.
That's
no,
it. No, I'm totally happy with you using it.
no, that's no. Just
I don't like it when he does that.
Completely fine.
it's that little shit from the Schaffenfest.
Yeah, that's what we've known him as.
Yes,
Yeah,
The
call him
boy
that little
from
shit
the
from the
Schaffen-
Schaffenfest. Little shit from the Schaffenfest
the
is safe.
laughing,
Yeah.
the laughing boy.
Capable
But
child.
this, I've never explained the ley lines. You might know Alemanowite. There's channels for the winds to run down all through the world, and this is
No.
I just think they're the vortex.
yeah.
This,
Line.
that you
That's
do
what
know.
I think.
This town being on the river is right on one of them, so potentially the power that's already there is what's making him stronger than we've seen before.
So sort of feeding off it.
I felt a disturbance in the vortex yet only yesterday. Those lines, they flow to the vortex. It's why people put them in place to protect us somehow. I don't understand it. I felt a disturbance yesterday. A great,
So was that
A
maybe
change.
him arriving?
or that's what's enabled. Something's happened.
Okay, I'm gonna ask first, Yume, for her Lord Kami tech roll. How did it go?
I only have 10 advances, so it's 1, but I did pass.
Okay. You've come to a conclusion
Yeah.
on listening to it all. Spirits are in a state of constant flux. And they are, from your perspective, a reflection of the people, the land, of the entirety of what it is to live in this place. The idea that the empire, in its current state of flux, is causing the spirits of the land to twist, to torment, and to break fits. But it doesn't fit with what your parents believe, which is that the empire is largely dead. Its spirits are mostly gone, unlike Nippon, which is alive. Here, it just is not. Occasionally you see the spirit hero there. And where the elves live, there tends to be more of them. But in comparison, it just doesn't match. But what are they pushing for it? So that's the first one, state of flux. There are clearly two entities here. One entity, one of them, is a demon that you've encountered multiple times. Indeed, you trapped it at one point. And another one is trying to kill her.
Well,
And it appears, if he's right, that one wants to become the other. And in a state of flux that is what they call the aether, that's an entirely likely outcome. It would effectively be one entity consuming another and becoming it. That seems fair. That is how many of the kami indeed increase in power. They entirely consume the other and they become it. And sometimes that first one loses itself in the consumption. Often when the spirits go mad, when the kami go wrong, that can occur. This feels altogether too right.
Yeah.
But it does suggest that possibly it's already occurred. Because if Elric is right, there is no time. There is no beginning, there is no end when it comes to these spirits. All these things are stories that have already taken place if you spot them happening. So in some respects, it already is or it isn't. Who gets to tell the story?
Yeah, I think it makes sense because the spirits are affected by the stuff that happens in the mortal realm. So we're in a period of uncertainty and things moving. I said I was almost going to say a word that I don't want to say. That's what.
penis.
And I think that is almost giving it an opportunity to also develop. I think whatever two entities existed by us perceiving them as hopefully still only trying to join, it is perceiving the thing makes it reality in a sense.
So if we see them as a whole,
Yeah,
then
then it's happened.
Right.
Because things don't have time when they're in what you call the aether, right? But when they are here, they do. Right? So whatever is here is now real.
They're
It doesn't
they're
mean it's
beholden to
current.
the laws of our
Yeah.
reality.
Doesn't
while
mean
they're
it's
here.
You know that
immutable.
is true.
Mm.
Yeah. Particularly given what the discussion between Margarita and the very same entity suggested.
Which is why they struggle to spend long.
And you know that this one likes the mortal realms, really likes the mortal realms, possibly because you've got a really good reason, more than just, oh, I like it here because I can sit and chat to folk. It's, I can use the laws of the mortal realms in a way that allows me to move beyond the conceptual nature that I have. In the aether, I'm unchangeable, but here, process, cause and effect, I can become something different. Ritual is real.
Yep.
I can become something bigger. And for an entity that's been here for so long,
And I know that it has happened when spirits have become unbalanced. They sometimes will try and become stronger by taking over others. So it's entirely possible that that's something
What
that
do you
this is
mean
trying-
taking over?
I don't know the specifics, but merging, having a common goal, it depends, right? And we know that demons are usually quite driven towards something that they are doing.
Eating?
Specifically
Not
named.
necessarily. When Marguerite did the whole thing and we spoke to it, it explained that they have a purpose.
No, but you said taking over.
Oh,
Would it be like eating? One thing would
Consume.
consume the other because it wants to eat Birdie.
in a sense.
This creature wants to eat things.
But
And-
only
and it-
Birdie. It's only said
No.
that to her, right? Why?
But doesn't it eat the inside of people when it takes their skin?
But that's the other one.
Yeah, that.
Right. So this one wanted to eat Birdie, and we've only heard it eat that it wants to eat Birdie.
Is it
Perhaps
because?
because of her nature.
Is it because of the height? In terms of that's
The
power,
fact that your
pure
body can't be
power.
corrupted. If it consuming that incorporates that into its essence, does that then mean its physical body can't be corrupted?
Haven't we also established that
Can't be changed?
Haish is belief? So if you are literal belief, and it believes that it is together, you know what I mean? Like if you wish for something to change in the world, what better way to do that than through taking a full belief of that thing and making it become that thing?
Well, when you eat things, you consume parts of their soul. You know that.
Is that why you're sometimes so averse to eating things?
No, I just milk makes me feel sick.
Okay. Not that the other stuff.
Stew.
The stews. Yes.
Disgusting.
Yes, that's why.
yeah, not just because it's disgusting.
Disgusting.
So you're consuming parts of a soul, the corporeal part, and that's why when I taste the blood, I can taste your age. I can sense a bit of your soul. So it stands to reason that if it's in a physical body, which consumes things like we all do, it's in a human, so like you all do, that combined with its understanding and ability, it could gain something from that. It's eating people's souls. It wants to eat her soul.
Fuck right.
Because that's what everyone does when they eat. It's not.
But just saying, it may not just be her soul. It may also be because her body is different from other humans.
That's her soul.
But
But it's not.
Everything about a person is their soul. And there's all different
Okay,
bits of
cool,
it. It
fine.
wants to
No,
eat
fine.
her whole soul.
Yeah, okay. It's fine.
You see that?
It's irrelevant to the point I was making, but it's fine.
Get up and walk away, Leopold.
I'm going to start off.
so we've probably got a leftover chair from when you were in a broad chair a bit, right?
I don't
It's
think
not in the barge.
It won't be on the
I
barge.
know
I
it
left
won't
it
be
in
on
the
the barge, that's
palace.
Well, look,
I love how you're all discussing the semantics of me being eaten.
Yeah.
I just
Well, we're not going to let it happen.
Thank you.
Yeah.
I'm glad somebody
But
said
what I was trying to say
Kill
is
it first.
it sounds like one or both of them may have come up with a way to
grow.
grow.
Nelson.
Here is a question. How does this impact our journey?
Greta says, well, if we kill Birdie, then possibly this entity won't become the same entity. That is how it impacts the journey. Greta says that would be one resolution for this if it is killing Birdie or eating Birdie that makes it become the bigger entity. It is a significant part of the conversation.
What I agree, but that's not going to happen in that sense.
Of course, it's not going to happen like that, but if that is what it wants, then that means that we have to be very careful where we deploy her.
Okay, so if this thing were to merge, right? The question is will it become both of the things? Ergo, it will appear and have the ability to appear as other things, but still have the power of the larger beast, or will it be the larger beast all the time?
Does it matter?
It will
Well,
be.
yes,
it will be
because-
both.
Because we want to be able to, if it is,
It may be both.
It
Okay.
can be both.
I
So-
wonder whether we should discard thinking about it at all.
Well, we're moving away.
Right? We've discussed what we think it's doing. And what we haven't discussed is what you potentially found in the secret temple wall, which is our pilgrimage goal. Now, I don't say that we don't come back to this entity, but all we are doing now is discussing what it might want and crystallizing that further in reality.
Good point.
Did you see anything in the wall?
What did the writing say?
I've got a rubbing. Here it is. And as you can all clearly read,
It says
It's a really bad rubbing. It looks a little bit like someone's done a texture picture with charcoal.
you write it down.
What does it say?
Yeah.
it says this is where Sigmar and companions
Struck.
thank you, the final blow against the elves.
And the story in the temple about the hammer carrying the flame of Ulrich was true. The bit that was hidden, that's where the hammer struck and the silver flame came up.
And was there anything else on the stone?
Dead
Oh,
Raven.
Dead Raven. Well, no, actually, yes, it was Dead Raven.
Does that mean anything to you? Or to you?
Is there a story with Sigmar
There's a dead
The-
raven.
The ravens were connected to the avatar of Morai Heg.
Oh,
They were just, she wouldn't even say that. They were connected to Alamenawai.
Yeah, but I don't want to say that. I want to be specific about
That
what
is
they're
specific.
connected
Okay, that's specific directly. The avatar means nothing because the gods manifest in multiple ways. If you're being specific, there are multiple avatars all over the place.
The Witch of the Woods, maybe.
The Witch
is
of
what
the
we
Woods.
do
The Witch
to
of the-
differentiate.
to. The Witch of the...
But
Because that
that's
would
what
make sense
Alamenawai
to
means.
Yeah, but
But not to
We don't know.
But yes, exactly.
we don't
Yeah,
quite
that's
heard
what I
Witch
was
of the
trying
Woods.
to be
Yeah, yeah,
specific,
yeah,
so
I
they
agree.
didn't think,
Only
oh,
when she's
so
bad.
the Witch of the Woods.
Can I get a lore ancient empires test to do with Sigmar?
Yeah, you've got that one. Go for it.
It's pass. I've only
Okay.
got 10 advances, so one.
There are no stories that you're aware of Sigmar facing off against the Lorelorn elves down beside Aldorf.
Interesting.
So the answer to that one is, as far as you're aware, no.
But would they have been the Lorelorn elves then?
Of course they would.
They still lived in the Lorelorn.
Yeah.
Just checking.
They have done for thousands of years by that
Yeah,
point.
just
Yeah,
checking.
totally. Yeah.
Out of character, by the way, I want to note that Ed has written down that demon's name really badly and probably spelled wrong in his notebook for whatever plan, I don't know.
Love
Good
it.
to know these things.
Yeah, good.
No,
Can I
As we
It's
just
bad.
discussed, it is objectively bad to know these things.
If you make me take corruption or any sort of something like that,
And we are going to pause in our break as Gerhardt does a cool test.
Oh.
My birthday, and everyone's teasing me. So please, if you do one thing today, subscribe to my YouTube channel. Join us on Discord. Give us money on the Patreon. Just do anything to save me from this hell.
Great stone walls. They are surprisingly mighty for what is described in Leopold's Way Guide to all of the shrines and temples as a way temple. Some way temples, however, are particularly large, and this is a fine example of that. The way temple that you have approached some 20 minutes after your long discussions. It's not that far away from Ravenstein.
Good.
A mere hour or two upriver, and you're already docking in, having left the horrors of Ravenstein behind.
Wouldn't it be like in and out just in case the horrors of Ravenstein are growing?
All following us. Yeah.
In that last bit of time, we have had moments to construct, with a mixture of rope, barge poles and planks, something to drag Leopold from the docks all the way round to this temple. Or carry, depending on, because one could take either side. And carry him all the way there. He's almost his own walking way shrine himself. The pain that Leopold feels is consistent and annoying. It's certainly enough to keep his mind off of all of the horrendous, heretical chat that's going on around him, as he occasionally also throws in points.
And I've got one brewing, guys.
Yeah. It's a doozy too.
The Wayfarer Temple is a large, fortified temple with 4 tall walls, and indeed looks much more like what many people think of as a Temple of Ulrich, in that it's a small fort. Except, unlike a Temple of Ulrich, it's entirely roofed over from end to end, and it's almost 100 paces to a side. The centre of it, from the outside, you can see a great golden dome and a hammer sticking out from the top of this golden dome.
Subtle.
Most temples are. And the great gates that sit on the outside are easily tall enough to take 2 carts side by side. Or 2 coaches even. And the temple itself is surprisingly busy. Most temples at this time of year, on a pilgrimage, you would presume would not be. But this way temple appears to be very busy, with the following groups. Group number 1, encamped on the outside as you're making your way towards it, a great number of, let's call them Sigmarite wanderers. They are clearly devoted to the word and law of Sigmar. And many of them are praying and flagellating themselves on the outside of the temple. Great big flails with spikes on them jamming into their back and occasionally getting stuck in the flesh. And they pull, tearing parts of themselves, and sometimes you just have to pull it out backwards to get it going.
Oh, sorry, Ralph.
Sorry, Ralph. to pull it back out again and then slap themselves on the other side. The flails that this particular group use are not streams of chains that are, if anything, relatively light in comparison to the big blocks that they've got. Hammers sticking, comet tails sticking out at various angles, which just jut into their backs. They're crudely made, and it looks hellishly painful. Many of them, as they're doing it, call out in obvious agony and pain, believing that they are castigating and cleansing their flesh in such a fashion as to ensure that the ruinous powers cannot gain entry. It's a common belief amongst many Sigmarites that pain is a surefire way to keep out the influence of the ruinous powers.
Silver lining. Silver
You're
lining.
fine. Yeah.
She won't pay.
This perhaps is good for Father Leopold, who's currently in freaking agony. And every bump or jolt is enough for him to, but it's actually not the thing that's sitting at the forefront of his mind. And for all, there might be some interesting theories running around in the back of Andy's mind. The thing that's really preying upon Leopold is what's going to happen when he does his shit. Because he's been kneading for about half an hour, and the idea of actually doing it fills him with terror. Because not only is it almost certainly going to be awful, it's going to be deeply painful, and he doesn't even know how he's going to get his leg to move right, or just nothing about it feels like it's going to be good. And it's become a surprisingly odd forefront thought of the, oh God, I don't want to go.
Yeah.
I don't want to go. I just don't want to go. But at least you're going to a Temple of Sigmar. And a big one at that.
At least you're going in the Temple of Sigmar.
Yeah. So, there might be other
Facilities.
faithful fellows who might be able to see you through your pain. Oh God, how did you reach this point in your life?
Laxatives.
I do actually, yeah.
Yeah, it might help.
We can get some more weird groups.
Yeah, weird would be good.
If we're far enough away from Ravenstein.
Weird root might be good. So the flagellants are on the outside, and in number there's easily 50 or possibly more. There's also a few of them making their way in and out of the temple. As you make yourself closer to it as a group, there's a large placard on the outside which states quite cleanly that all pilgrims eat and rest for free.
I don't trust it.
Immediately suspicious.
6 cents? Anything, guy?
Nose for trouble.
You gotta love your average PC. What, free? Shenanigans!
This economy!
In this economy?
Smell malarkey.
Yeah, quite. So, free hostelry to all pilgrims. Having said that, though, you can see that there's a large collection box just on the inside. It's bolted into place. It's got prayer parchments hanging down, and all the prayers are thanking the faithful for their donations to Sigmar. They're less prayers and more, aspirations. The box itself, as you are slowly trudging up, carrying the father in with you, has somebody drop a couple of coppers into it as they go by. On the inside, it is almost like an indoor market rather than a temple. There's all manner of different shops and stalls on the inside selling stuff. The back part of it is clearly a hostelry. And the Great Dome is exactly that up above. There's nothing as a suggesting temple on the inside. It's just a big open space with the dome sitting above it, connected to the walls. Pillars sitting in several places to hold up the weight of that dome up above it. Underneath it, you could buy most things if you wish to do so. At the left-hand side, it's mostly held out. That's the right. At the left-hand side, it's, quite. Your right-hand side, at my left, there is a host. It's getting more confusing by the moment. There is stables. There's stables. A lot of stabling space, most of which isn't being used. 2 large coach houses as well, one of which has a coach in it. The front of which has got rather crudely carved hammers, probably a coach for the local clerics, you presume. There is a chap sitting on the coach, like so, with a hat pulled down tight, because this place is also pretty cold, because the gates are open and there's no fires on the inside at all. At the back, though, it is mostly the hostelry itself, and you presume somewhere in there is the actual temple part. If indeed there even is much of a temple in here, it appears to be more like a small shop stop, where everyone who's on the pilgrimage can just stop for free. You can imagine that during the summer months, this place is hoaching, really busy. But during winter, much less so. But even then, here, there's an easy 300 or 400 people milling around. It's busy, but the open, I mean, it's 100 paces, but 100 paces is a big place. But the open space, I mean, it's a really big place, just to make sure we've got that in our minds. In here, there's an easy 80 to 90 shop stalls and equivalent, okay, sitting inside here. And there's a lot of space between them. And when I say there's a good number of people here, because it's such a large space, it looks depopulated and almost empty. There are no priests hanging around, but there is clearly a brother of the hammer. You know he's a brother of the hammer because it says brother, of the hammer, H-A-M-R, badly sewn letters on the front of it, sitting beside the collection box. He has a large hammer, which doesn't look very effective as a weapon, that he is leaning on, and everybody that goes by, he says the same thing to. He said it to two before you got there, which is, don't forget to donate. Some do, others just walk straight past and ignore him. As you reach there, don't forget to donate.
Highest pilgrim.
Put in some silver.
If you are passing in some coins, then do please pass them over. On the inside here, it appears that there are multiple different places selling badges.
Okay.
As to which one is the appropriate and correct badge for the pilgrimage, you have no idea. This is somewhere you could really do with a guide or someone that you could talk to explain it all.
Is there an area where overzealous vigilance might be getting stitched up somewhat?
Do some perception test.
Just this place.
5 successes.
The answer to that is a clear no. Looking around, there's no obvious place where it looks like they're just staying on the outside, and if any of them go too far, either they're happy with it, and they just leave the wounds open and just let them heal naturally, or it doesn't appear that anyone in here is a doctor or indeed a Shallion. With a quick look around, how many successes?
5.
You don't see any other obvious shrines or any shrines in here at all, which is somewhat almost bizarre for a way temple.
Is it, I don't know how this works, just in general in the world.
Yeah.
For travelling doctors, do they set up?
Oh, yeah, they often do, but you'd need, you've read about it more than enough, you'd almost certainly need permission from somebody here to set up shop here for a coin, and they almost certainly would expect a donation.
Yeah. Okay. Can I go and have a chat with the bloke at the donation guy and just ask?
Go ask him, yeah, sure.
Yeah.
He's just sitting there like this as he looks over you and goes, "Hello."
Hello. Yes. Who runs the establishment? I'm a doctor, and I wish to, offer my services to those who have been on the road.
Slight smile. Looks outside. Some freaking cunts could do with a doctor. I'll say one thing.
And I agree.
Watch out for them.
He
says they won't pay though.
No. Well,
they'll steal your stuff. Trust me.
Sometimes.
We've had trouble keeping these little fuckers. He says, don't go anywhere near them, is what I'm saying. They'll be running through your trues, trying to pull your coin out.
I'll be in here, so I can stay in here, and then if you.
Yeah, all right.
Yeah.
I mean, yeah.
Who do I speak to?
Yeah, that way. He says, go between that stall over there. You see the one with the stripy top?
Yes.
Just past that, right down to the end of the corridor.
Okay.
He says, you'll find yourself a door.
Yep.
That goes into the back, right? Knock on door, do it twice, do it any more, they'll just ignore you. Just twice, wait. Yeah? Then ask for the father.
Okay, excellent. Thank you very much. Turn around and walk back. Good.
He leans on the hammer.
I think I found the gentleman who runs the place. Just along these ways.
This whole place gives me random vibes.
It
like,
really
they were
does,
like-
doesn't it?
Oh,
it's like a big
really-
old scab.
Well, I mean,
Yeah,
would-
are
that would-
there any
Backs the.
You're
secret
not
signs?
going to set up as a doctor, though, are you?
Do yourself a secret signs Ranald text, please.
Because we've gone to a lot of trouble to stop him being blind and a father, and her being a Knights Panther.
and we want to get in and out.
So
There's more than one doctor in the world.
We want to get in and out quickly.
All right, well, then wait out a couple of people and.
Even wanders off.
incognito.
I only have 10 advances, so one.
One success.
I actually have 15. But...
So, as you're slipping between the various stalls, there are several of which that carry marks, including easy to lift from, easy to lift from, easy to lift from, easy to lift from, gullible, will buy anything, elf lover, sells herself, sells himself. Easy to lift from. Easy. No, all the Ranald marks are about the local vendors and how they can be used and abused. And pretty much all of them have got marks. There have been a fair number of Ranaldans clearly through here, and it also suggests this place has got consistency. These stalls, these groups that are here, are almost always here. It, for Temple of Sigmar, though, if you run by the marks that you're spotting, has a surprising number of boards. A surprising number for a Temple of Sigmar.
Yeah. They're not big fans, are they, usually?
They normally suggest that Bawdlery is a step towards inviting one of the ruinous powers into your life.
What's up?
Sigmarites tend to be a little bit prudish.
I thought Leopold might be kind of in pain and stuff, but like, did Ume feel like that this place was holy when they walked in?
Yeah, so far we have yet to feel anything
Okay.
holy.
When, like, you might be distracted.
Yeah, and that's fair. Yeah. I mean, he hasn't stood or on holy ground as of yet. Like some sort of gladiator holdover. But no, we have not passed over onto holy ground yet. Gerhardt, I presume you're moving to the back. Is anyone else doing anything as he's moving off towards the back? Anyone going with him?
Yes.
Yeah.
Well, I think
Yeah.
if that's where the father is, then that might be
Yeah.
where the actual
And a
temple
little
is.
pull with him.
Okay, so you're all, he moves off and they all go along with it. Absolutely.
Yes.
You make your way down there, and someone attempts to sell you a badge, pilgrim badge, quite a big one. And someone's got a pilgrim pot, which they're selling for people who can't find themselves out in the road. And incapable of presumably going behind a tree. They're like, you don't want to leave it behind. He says, the trolls will come after you. This stops trolls. They won't be able to smell you. He says, you always do it in your pot and then you pour it in the river later.
Lure monsters?
Yeah,
Yeah, that's a pass.
accurate.
Accurate. Good to know.
Yeah, accurate.
Good door.
Yeah, accurate. They
No shit,
often,
literally.
if they get a smell of a particular piss they like, they will often then pursue. And there are several terrifying tales of trolls who have just gone into cities, chasing down someone that they had caught elsewhere. They always generally get pulled down at some point, but they're horrendous creatures that can take 10, 15, maybe 20 people to take down at once.
Crikey.
Yeah, some of them are enormous, and you hit them, and yeah, so don't do it in a bush in troll country, so to speak. As he says, only a couple of pfennigs for your own piss pot. He says, it's got an hammer on it. He says, so you know which direction to do it in. He says, demonstrating in front of himself. No, never mind. As you make your way off, piss pot, anyone? As you pass by another badge stall, selling a completely different badge to the other one. So is there an official pilgrim badge, or all of them official
Well,
pilgrim
Has there been
badges?
any kind of... I think each badge has had a specific symbol on it. What have been the symbols that we've seen
So far, hammers, comets, suns. Interesting. That one there is a bright 8-pointed star. You presume it's meant to be bright in that the centre of it is lighter than the rest.
That
I'll go
doesn't
for that
feel
one.
good.
Don't mind that one.
We've
Hey,
had...
it's a star. What's wrong with stars? hammers. That's a classic high elf symbol.
We've had a tower, and then we've had, what was our second symbol?
The hammer and the flame.
Hammer and the flame.
Grounded in a flame. Yeah.
You pass by someone who's very silently sitting beside a large array of blades. Underneath each one, there is very simple little hand-painted notes about how the blades should be used. This one here is for filleting flesh from the lower rib.
Oh.
The next one along is they're oddly precise. The next one along is for removing cartilage from an ear. And each one with its own weird shapes. Okay, one sitting at the back, 17 steel blades, all laid up for slicing flesh for surgical purposes. The guy's just sitting there, sees your interest and says, I see your interest.
Yes, you have.
I recognize a man of discernment.
Very good. You've got a very good eye. Certainly.
High carbon concentration in our steel.
Oh,
For
right.
strength.
Very good. Excellent.
Looks at you. You look like, looks down your bag, someone who claims to be a doctor.
Well, I am one, actually.
Oh,
Yes.
he says, good. Well, if you need any blades,
You are? Sorry, sir?
the shopkeeper.
No, I mean, do you have a handle that you go by?
A what?
A handle, a moniker, a name.
Oh!
Yes.
Sorry, I don't know your pater.
My
He
what?
says, your pater.
Oh, right. Sorry, I thought you meant my... Don't worry about it. Carry on.
Bamford.
Manfred.
Yeah.
Oh, right. Pleasure.
Of course. You want to buy a blade?
Potentially. I've got some other business within the area first, and then I may be back.
What kind of blade are you looking for?
Well, one that can do all jobs, really, I suppose.
So, then you'll be looking for the all-job general blade.
Oh, right.
He says as he moves off to the side, and a long, slender, sharp blade with a slight hook in the end. The hook is what matters. Note the other side at the back has the serration.
Side question for
Yes.
Gerhard's internal thought process on this.
Mhm.
Surely he's, seen books of these are surgical tools.
Oh, some of them are, yes.
Yeah.
Yeah, and also, you've got stuff in your doctor's kit. What are you missing? You could
Yeah.
build up your
Well, I
doctor's
don't
kit.
have any. I don't have any surgical implements, right?
Ah.
I have
Yeah,
none.
no surgical
I've
implements.
just got meds.
Oh, right. Okay,
Just
I know that.
bandages.
Yeah.
Good wishes,
Yeah,
vibes,
basically.
thoughts and prayers.
Humor balancing crystals.
Witches.
Yeah. I understand Empire medicine now. Is it is what he's sending any cop?
Now, that would be an hour question in terms
Yeah.
of...
So, what's your evaluate?
Oh, I can use supernumerary on this, can't I? No, that was the old way. Shame. Evaluate is
It's an advanced skill.
well.
Can I assist with Lore Smith?
Lore Smith.
So we'll show
It's
the
not going to be,
quality,
you don't know the quality for the job at hand, but you can definitely determine
whether
quality.
they're well made. Yeah.
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 Well, he did say it's high carbon quantity.
Success.
Is that helpful?
They appear well made. Yeah.
Yeah.
So what is your evaluate? Do you have any advances in it at all?
No.
No, you don't need to
You
roll.
can't roll.
Because you don't have
Weirdly, blind boy over here would be better if I'm doing your knives than you are.
I mean, Greta.
Is he a gilder?
Greta.
Pardon?
Is he a guilder?
You don't know.
I'd say something in Doctor's Guild.
Do you have the?
Got Etiquette Guild as
Do
well.
you have language gilder?
Oh, for fuck's sake! This whole like
The whole
That's
system's
the
designed
easy-
to oppress
That is
you, Ed.
indeed the way that they communicate when they wish to
I
identify
have language
themselves.
gilder, but it's rat catching, so I don't think that will help.
so. What is?
Well, there might be some rat filleting knives.
So
Is he just
how do you
dithering?
use? Yeah, Ed is dithering right now. How do you use etiquette guilders then?
And
You
if
can't
you're
talk.
dressed as a gilder, everyone will recognise you as a gilder, and they'll just assume you are one.
Right.
Okay,
Right now,
without,
I'm not
but you're
really.
not
So the
dressed
doctor's
as,
bag
you're
not doing
dressed as
it?
a pilgrim.
Well, the
with a
doctor's
doctor's
bag made
bag.
him think that you might be a doctor.
Yeah,
Yeah.
indeed, he called it out. You
Yes.
look like someone who's
You
trying
do
to
have a license
claim.
as well.
Yeah, no.
But it has your
I
name
don't
on
What
it.
would you recommend
Yeah.
for someone who wanted to start a surgical career?
As a
I
start.
would like to buy my friend a gift.
A
I have money.
doctorate
If they had a doctorate already.
in surgery,
Oh, I do not know.
then I would ask them.
Right. I will. Thank you.
That is what I would suggest. They would know. They would understand what they need, Mom.
I see.
Buying the general one just seems to make sense.
The door that you were thinking of going into opens down at the far side, and a woman comes out. She has a ridiculous hairstyle. Her hair is grey. She's in her later years, and it has been shaved entirely at the top, giving a lovely bald dome, and it has been shaved in bars down it on each side. It's definitely a look. It doesn't go particularly well with the fact that she's a bit overweight, and she's wearing clothes that are altogether too tight clothes. It's more of a robe that's hanging down. It's too tight. I mean, everything about her just looks a little bit uncomfortable, including the fact that she pulls it down slightly as she comes out, looking uncomfortable, and then sort of rolls off past that, then stops, turns back, closes the door, and then goes off again, rolls off. Immediately as she goes out, though, across the other side, one of the stall members goes, "Sister, would you bless me? Would you bless me? Well, oh, fuck." As goes off, and then you hear it further along. "Oh, sister, will you bless God, please, sister, please? Well, I'll give you a donation." As she ignores that and then wanders off deeper into the, let's call it a market.
I was told to speak to a father, not a sister. 2 knocks and then wait.
Well,
That it's the right one. Let's should we try that?
Who has striped heads? That was a general question to the assembled
Who has
probably
what?
people. Striped, shaved heads.
Cigarette.
Do they?
Well, it's that
Paul's
local.
got no hair.
Yeah, nothing at the moment.
Yeah, he did.
Oh, he's got a few scabs.
he used to have. Well, yeah, he used to be very closely cut at the sides with
He had the twin comets.
comets
Yeah.
shaved into the side, or sometimes not as it grew out, and then again, then not,
Yeah.
and then again, and then not.
The cigarettes all do funny things with their hair. Tonsils, shaving.
It's a
Fancy
sense of
comments.
showing humility, because the actual goal is often to look foolish. The goal is to look a bit daft. They're not to look cool, but to almost do the opposite. However, so many of the Sigmarites are desperate to be in a position where they are influencing the masses, so they make modifications. They make changes. They try to make themselves as appealing as they possibly can, and they'll often do so by, for example, putting books in the way, so you can't actually see where their various shaven parts are. They love doing that. That also protects their minds from the potential infiltration of demons from outside.
Silly.
Maybe I
Red
should
line
try
boxes.
That just makes sense.
Yeah, a lead line box would be significantly more
Much better.
useful.
I'm gonna need
A
a
lead
bigger
bound
box.
book.
A lead bound book, yeah, sure. There's the door in front of you, Gerhard.
Knock.
No,
No, just
twice.
2. Unless you knock
Fucking-
back.
That came back from the other side. 1, 2, 3.
Well,
No, we just had to wait.
is there
They
like knowledge
said just wait.
codes?
Yes.
Sigmar, is there a Sigmar knock?
As far as I'm aware, is there a
No,
Sigmar
he
knock?
said wait and then ask for the father.
There's a pause. There's more of a pause.
We're looking for the father.
And then door opens. It's a kid who looks up at you, backs off slightly upon seeing you, and goes, "Are you pilgrims?"
Yes.
Oh, shuts the door.
Fuck.
No.
I'm a doctor as well. 1, 2.
Trying to have a little listen.
3 knocks come back.
Yeah. Wait.
Do a different voice.
Right. I'll do. Thank you. Father?
The door opens
Hand
again.
lead.
It's no father. It's a child looks up at you and says, "Hey, you should go."
No, don't. We need to.
We don't do
coming.
the pilgrims here. It's down it to the gate.
No,
He's a
I'm a
doctor.
doctor.
I don't care.
I'm
Shuts the door.
You motherfucker.
Maybe we should go the other
Let's
gate.
go to the other gate. The one you said. For the pilgrims.
Fine. Well,
We can leave you here and you can try and set
I'll
up.
I'll carry on banging my head against this child.
No.
We're not leaving him on his own.
Yeah.
Let's all
Alright,
go
Birdie, say it.
together. No,
No.
let's all go
Staying
together.
here to babysit you.
She's also dragging me, so.
Yeah,
I'm
her eyes
certainly
stay
not
closed, and so does Helric.
Elric links arms with Gerhardt and drags him away as he sits there going, but the door, the child! I want to keep banging on the child. That doesn't sound right. I'm going to keep banging it. But he
Bang on
said
the door.
it. Bang on the door. And as you pull away, several different badge sellers are passed. Somebody there selling a whole host of leather satchels, all of which have got, I've been on a pilgrimage
Come on.
with a
go on
couple
that
of
shopping
comments
test,
underneath.
folks.
Fucking Christmas market.
It's lovely. I've been on a pilgrimage bag.
Do they have a pilgrimage 2512 month?
They do not have a pilgrimage
Oh,
2512 mug that you've
what's
seen
that?
yet. Although if they did, they very likely would be selling them, given the year will be done in a few weeks.
Am I getting cheap?
Yeah, getting cheap.
Yeah.
You should go on a market hunt. Anyway, as you're off on
Sack
your
the pilgrimage, go find souvenirs.
yeah, we're just going to bargain hunt from this point onwards, and then maybe sell it for a little bit of profit. As you make
to
your
the
way,
stall, like on the other
yeah,
side.
yeah, totally. Further down until you reach a large arch, and above it, in rather old, worn text, is the word pilgrims. It says at the side of it, in a far newer sign, which is hanging off of an old metal hook, pilgrims here. There are no queues of pilgrims. Indeed, on the inside, it's a bit dark because there's not even a lantern lit on there, but the light from the rest of the market provides enough for you to see that clearly they're not expecting many pilgrims
Right.
making their way along.
In we go.
On the inside, there's a single door on one side. On the opposite wall, there's a double door. And on the wall to the side, another door. There is a stone floor, and the place is holy ground. As you slip onto it, you feel it almost immediately. And you can feel... Perception test. Intuition test, sorry.
Yeah, it's pass.
Pass?
Yeah.
How many? Oh, yeah, it means one. And
I failed.
yeah, of course you did. Harsh. As you come in and you can feel the pilgrims who have been through here. And you can feel that the centre of this room in particular has been a place where many have stopped and prayed. Just sat there on their knees, many of them making comet symbols because they love to do that when they're praying. But many of them have been down on their knees here in the middle. Not that you could do that right now, but many have indeed.
And he's not getting a whiff of anything else.
No. And yeah,
That's what he's kind of looking around for, the whiff of another gun.
you're in an area which is just 3 doors out of it, and the main way that you came in through the arch.
No, is this?
Tell us where you want to
Can
go,
Can
Father.
you take me into the middle bit?
You drag him into the middle, and yeah, you can feel it. You can almost feel it's almost like the ghosts of all the people who've come down here. And so many different people, so many different sizes, most of them wearing black, who've decided that this is the point where they need to pray. As you do that, the door to your left as you walked in opens up, and kid is there. It's the same kid. Looks in, he goes, "Oh no," and just closes the door.
He's your nemesis.
He's trying to said door.
And you hear click.
As in a locking?
Maybe.
Or a light switch.
Just this all feels very wrong. I'm going to step to the side of the door.
Sure.
It's just the
Not
clicking of a hammer.
twice.
And you hear, "What?" Doesn't open the door. It's muffled. What?
Does it sound like a child though?
Yeah. What?
Danger. He's scared.
Is it just one of the side doors, not the 2 double doors?
Yeah, it's the side door, not the double door.
Keep going to the double doors, I
Okay, another
guess.
double door.
Do you need a moment to pray?
Is there any, can you see, is there any indication of why this spot is special?
None. Actually, in the stonework above, there's a circle. So he's sitting right underneath the circle right now. So there's an indication that this is a spot. Quite literally. Spot.
Is there anything about the circles?
No, it's just a circle carved into the ceiling above.
Were any of the badges you saw circles?
Most of them are circular.
Yeah, but-
almost all the pilgrim badges are circular with a symbol or a device of some sort.
There's nothing in the middle of the circle.
There is not.
I mean, of the ones you described, a comet has got circles on it. A star
sun?
is circular.
So they're all worked around
Yeah,
circular
they're all-
devices, yeah.
If we move Loophole, was there anything on the floor in this spot? Or like before you put them there?
A circle here on the floor as well, although it's much more worn. It's sort of indented into the cobbled floor.
No pesky classical.
No pesky classical, no other obvious carvings or anything. It's a very bare, dull room and very little light.
Take that.
I mean,
I mean, I've got that as well now.
Yeah, I mean, like, he probably won't try to detect artifact. He probably will, being a Sigmarite, try and put his head in between the two circles in case he can bask in some
I can
just blind.
Left a bit, right a bit.
Otherwise, just looking like
I
what?
feel like we need a guide.
And then he'll
Every
do a
other
little
one,
prayer.
someone
Leopold
told us.
Kid, right?
Leopold says, the truth lies here. Your choice. You said it. That's it.
Oh.
The truth lies here.
As in, does it lie down, or the truth tells falsehoods?
Oh,
Yeah.
Right.
Maybe if we go through the double doors and get deeper in, we might.
I thought we entered through the double door.
You enter through an arched
kinda like-
doorway. The double
Oh, so
door
yeah,
knob
it's
set
further
and
to
it
go
goes out.
then.
Yeah.
Just knock on the circle.
It's stone, heavy. No obvious echo or anything similar.
If only we can. Cool.
Well, yeah, keep going then.
Okay.
Not sort of
Up to the double door. It pushes and opens, and immediate change in the quality of the air. Incense is heavy, and this is, by any description, a temple. Quite clearly a temple. And it's a large one that obviously has a root because it's deeply carved into the floor where people have shuffled all the way around in a circle around this room. What's particularly interesting is, though, that isn't the case in the room that you're currently in, suggesting that at some point it has just been repaved, redone, recobbled. But on the other side, it dips right down. It's almost a step of this into the main temple area that you go round. In the center, roped off with a rather old bit of cord making its way between metal struts, some of which are a bit bent, is a central area which looks like just rough stone. There's a little placard that says Sigmar sat here. It just looks like rough stone that you'd find almost anywhere. And it says on the next part, do not sit here. There is, perhaps surveying all of this, and obviously the, I don't know, lieutenant of the temple, certainly not a priest, a child in the far corner, who's sitting there with his arms folded, looks over as you come in and says, there's no sitting on the stone. Different child. This one's older, approximately 12, and looks at you all. Pilgrims, you come in, you move to your right. You go to your right, make your way around the entirety of it, past the shrine. He says, once you pass the shrine, no stopping. There might be other pilgrims coming in behind you. There are not. You make your way around. He says, there is no sitting on the central stone. He says, do be very careful. He says, when you go out, he says, remember to offer a prayer to Sigmar and don't forget the donations at the front box.
Is there a specific badge that we should be buying?
He looks over and says, oh no, I just get whatever one you want. They ain't too fussy here. And smiles at you winningly.
Okay. Do you have a favorite?
He says, I like the ones that look like squares.
I see.
And nods. Where you
Because
from?
of the-
He says, we ain't had anyone in today, actually. He says, you're the first. He says, if you got any of your pilgrim badges, you can stay here for free.
We do. She points at her
It says, yeah, you can stay. If you just go through by the door, not 4 times, you can get straight in.
Amazing.
It's all of Sigmar.
Oh, I see.
That's how I remember it.
Yes. 4 knocks.
He says, that's 4.
No.
He says,
Not
What?
2.
he says, no, it's 4.
We met
Your
another...
mate's dim.
Yeah, don't worry about it. Do not. We met another kid. Do you know him? He was behind the door. He looked at us.
I mean, it could be anyone. He says, the priests are mostly out. He says, it's us that run everything round here.
Where are the priests?
He says, there ain't nothing to do. They're in town. There's nothing doing here.
I think we saw one. She had stripy hair. A sister.
Oh, no, she's not one of the priests.
But everyone called her sister.
That's because she's a sister.
Oh, I see.
Yeah, she ain't from here. She passes by every once in a while. She likes to bless the, what do you call it? The bit in the middle, sacristy, over in the back temple.
Back.
It says, where you are, as they're talking, there's a clear path that you can make your way around. There is a shrine, not directly opposite, but it's on the right, tucked in, and it's kind of fascinating because it's not a shrine to Sigmar. It seems to be a dwarf shrine.
Oh,
We will relay this to you.
take me there.
It's small, a small dwarf shrine. Putting your hand out, you can feel an anvil that's laid there. The rune on it, runes underneath it. Oh, that's going to take a wee while. Wait a minute, he's been learning casually. It might be quicker if you get him to do it. It'll stop him getting upset at children.
These kids are fucking me right off.
Some puzzled here.
Oh, right, okay, yes, good. No, fine.
It's an ancestor shrine
That is strong.
that was constructed by Ulrich, which is an interesting name, Wolfenson.
Ooh.
Ulrich Wolfenson, and the main part of the anvil itself at the top has Wolfen written on it, an ancestor shrine directly to, apparently, of Wolfen.
Right. Boy, what's this here?
He says, I don't know.
Right.
He says, it's a shrine, innit?
Has anybody sat on the stone? I know it
You're not
says
allowed
don't-
to sit in the stone.
No, I know you're not allowed to.
You're a
but-
bit dim, ain't ya? I've already told you 2 times. There's a sign. Can you read? If you can't read, it's all right. I understand. You do look a bit dim. I'll tell you. Wait a minute. And he hops down. Don't sit in the stone. That's what it says as he gets back up. What hops over the stone? Jumps onto the other side. Yeah. He just hops over.
Yeah, don't sit on it.
And then pops over to the other side. And says, "So you make your way around, fella." He says, "You make your way all the way around." And he says, and you make your way out the door. Do you understand?
Yes.
Here, lady, is he foreign?
Sometimes, yes.
Right, he's a foreigner. That makes more sense.
He's a racist child.
I mean, he seemed fine with me, and I look foreign, so.
Yeah. Can I get a lower dwarfs in case that name might mean anything to me?
Sure.
Or is it so generic there's no point?
Wolfen.
It's pass.
Okay.
One success, I've only got 10.
How many Alarics do you know?
1.
That's good. How many Wolfens do you know?
Do we know any?
Only
Does
That name rings a bell.
wasn't Matey who swung the sword at the Emperor? Wasn't he?
Nope.
No. What about the Van Vulcan? I mean, it's
Nope.
spelled different, but
Nope.
That's maybe what I'm thinking.
There
of.
was, however, a dwarf named Wolfen in the south. A ghost.
I don't know that.
Don't you?
Yeah, the one we played chess with? Stones.
No.
where was this?
No, the one in the side stream that wasn't a vision in, so we shouldn't know.
Yeah.
What was this?
I wonder who Wolfen is.
No.
Can I do an oracle maneuver,
If
please?
you'd like to do so.
Can you say often?
Oh.
You,
It's pass.
Well,
Alric. No.
First of all,
Al.
Pain.
Like as in Alric the Mad.
right.
lashes through your body as
great.
it convulses.
Not bad.
There is only one good thing about the next few minutes worth of visions and the words that you speak. And it's not really a benefit, but it's going to keep you going for a while because you no longer need to be concerned about your initial words.
Yes.
You're just doing this for Ashcal.
It's all for him. Join our Discord if you're not on it already.
Get another obsession, dude.
Because indeed it does finally slip free. And smells aside. You have a deep and strong vision of a dwarf. Bang, tonk. Bang, tonk. Working on an anvil. Sparks flying. Black beard, grey running through it, heavy eyebrows. Bang! His anvil ringed with glowing runes. Bang! Clunk! As he then plunges the metal that he's working on deep into coals. A glowing hot furnace. And closes it off. As he then takes out a metal scraper and starts scraping out a rune that you have seen so many times of late. Squared off in a spiral. Squared off in a spiral. And you hear him muttering. Yeah. In Cazalet, of course. That'll do it. He says, that'll do it. That'll do it. And a voice from behind says, Honored Father, you should maybe consider doing it differently. And he goes, No! No! This will hold the demons. Forever! There's a pause. But, Father, he says, we can't carry these cursed things. Give it to the humans. He says, Father, just tell the High King. It's a gift. He commissioned you. Father, says, you're reusing my rune. That's all it is. A mining rune, son. It's a mining rune. I'm not going to lie, Father. Neither will you. He says, neither will you. So just do your job. Mutter a bit. Father, it brings dishonor. He says, it does no such thing. This brings the war to an end. We started this war and we will end it. And you see the other face, much older. In the background, long white beard.
Older?
Much older. Shaking his head as he looks. And the younger figure turns round and just wisps off the ghost.
Then
As he looks at him. What have I done? As tonk, chunk, tonk, chunk. You can feel that square rune built into the base of the anvil in front of you. Why did he lay a shrine here to his father? On the steps to Sigmar's Exodus pilgrimage. Oh, you can't see for certain. For certain. As your vision comes to an end. This is only 1,000 years old. This shrine is only 1,000 years old.
Did he say anything while all that was going on?
Nope.
Just slowly shit yourself.
Yep.
It's just oozing.
It's okay. He tensed a good bit.
yeah.
perhaps explaining the other part.
Should have got you that pot.
He's not too late. He's out for a few minutes. It's not too late to go and get a pot.
I will prop him up and I will nip back.
Go get a pot.
I'm gonna go get one.
Just put him against a wall.
They got a big umbrella stand. Just
I'll just
Put
say,
in the broken Sigmarite.
I'll just say that you're making your devotions, you're praying to leave you.
As the boy goes, fuck me. And goes off, ain't the first. Ain't the first. Says, now sitting on the stone, and makes his way out the big road as goes across, opens the door, and says, hey, that fucker in here, he's shit himself. I know you hear it, not again.
He's gone now. He can all sit on the stone.
Says,
First thing to do is sit on the stone.
so who's on the stone first?
Everyone's on the stone.
Who just jumps off?
It's like the last round of
Once
musical
he's come
chairs.
back
We
to
all
the-
run. Sure.
Because we'll manoeuvre you closer if you
No.
want to. You know.
It's not
You're on
really
a sit
wise.
test.
It's not wise.
Thought on your athletics.
So
Oh, athletics.
he's sitting on the chair, clearly.
Oh,
You're
is he?
sitting on the chair. Yeah, they
You're
both
really
sat on the
sitting on
stone.
the stone.
So they're both jumped over the rope onto Sigmar stone. Anyone else going to send Sigmar stone for fun?
Oh, I'm keeping an eye.
No, you're off getting a
I'm
pot.
off
Yes,
to-
absolutely.
Assisting the
Oh,
father.
look at Umi. She's like, I want to, but I don't. It feels wrong, but I want to.
Ronald would do it.
Your mother would be furious. That's my parting shot.
How are they sitting? It's big
They
enough.
just
It's like a
tucked
big
over the
stone,
rope.
though, right?
Yeah, it's just a big rough rock. It's not exactly. I mean, the other chap just walked right over it.
Right.
Peer group pressure was strong.
Can Gareth fart on
Intuition
your
test, please.
fart
Oh
together?
god.
I'm
Okay.
gonna touch it because I wonder if it's like the one at the Shining Rock.
Yeah.
Or-
It's got that same scent that I got there.
But Elric saw the shiny rock as like this crazy thing, but
Yeah.
he's not seeing you. I'm sure
Correct.
he's called it out, so hopefully not.
No.
Yes. Just one success.
One success. You cross over, sit down, and you get the sense of this great coiling mass wrapping itself around this area, coiling and twisting, and a hiss of something as it moves across. It reminds you somewhat of the hiss of insects that they sometimes make as they slide their slatery, horrible backs against each other as it squirms around, and it is big. And I mean really big. And just as you're about to nope out there, something rises up in front of you. A great pair of eyes. Massive flaring nostrils. Enormous. The mouth gapes open and teeth. So many teeth attached to this long, coiling body as Umi falls off the back of the rock, looking with her legs right up in the air as she falls over and tumbles right down on the other side of the rock, and it's gone. And you're just on the stone on the other side going, huh?
You right? You just mess up sitting down a bit?
Do yourself.
Can be done.
Just a simple intelligence test will do for this one.
If I know what it is, I have met something similar before.
Okay, interesting. What are you going to call it back to?
Her great grandfather.
Interesting. Yeah, no. Go ahead, do your test.
Intelligence, just
Yep.
one.
One. If you were to give it a single word to describe it, you have one.
Okay.
Cathaean.
Oh, nice. Okay.
Cathaean. Right down to the long whiskers hanging down. The burning eyes.
Yeah, because she did meet those ones as well.
But you didn't see any dragons.
Sure.
Yeah.
Cathaean.
Cathaean. As you're sitting there on the ground, feet up in the air. Ah. Hey, you got your pot. Cost
Yes.
you all of 3 pfennigs.
I'm gonna run round to Umi, check she's all right.
I just had a vision of
Are you all right?
Can I acquire some
like
cloths?
Oh, yeah, absolutely. Another
Did
3
you have a
pfennigs.
vision, though?
We'll get you sorted, Father.
Thank you.
It's too late to put it in the pot.
I
But that's how
saw.
solid it was. I mean,
That's mad.
No, what did you see? Tell me. I'm listening.
It reminded me of the Cathaean beast. Long, sinuous, long whiskers.
Oh.
Big, lots of teeth, big eyes.
On the rock?
Maybe,
rock?
maybe
Swirling
boys,
around.
maybe get off the rock.
Yeah, get off the rock. Get off the rock. Get off the rock.
What? Why Cathay?
Yes, like I even if I though I didn't see one, I know about the dragons.
Yes.
Like maybe a dragon.
Why here? Why male models?
Some weird reference.
I don't know.
This place is weird.
It feels wrong, doesn't it? The whole thing
just-
feels wrong.
Well, just every place in this pilgrimage has actually been for another god. This seems to be the first one that isn't.
I think we should go and see the proper father, whoever it is.
Hey, Father, you coming out of it now?
Not that father.
Oh, dear.
Or whatever.
It's not the first time you've soiled yourself after a powerful vision, but it doesn't feel right when you're in a place
I
that's
think Birdie's
actually
been very kind to
holy
cleaning me
ground.
up.
And
I have.
she's in the process right now. I mean, bless,
Trade
but it's a little bit demeaning.
Yeah.
Pride has gone out the door long ago.
Humility. This is
Yeah.
what I'm supposed
That's
to
why
have,
we're
right?
doing. That's
Indeed.
why we're doing this in
Look
the
at his hair.
shrine of.
Slightly shat myself. It's okay. It's okay.
It's fine.
She sort of smiles at him and goes, "If it happens again, shout. What I got you.
Thank you.
You're welcome." Do you want to touch the rock?
Well, wait. First, I just learned something pretty concerning about the rune fangs.
Oh,
Oh, right.
Is that something to talk about here or maybe somewhere else?
Well, is there anyone else in it?
no, the kid left
not in
us
this
you-
room.
Sixth sense?
Now,
Sixth sense doesn't do that. Sixth sense tells you when you're in danger.
I don't have it. I'm just asking.
I think rune fangs.
Someone else is
He will whisper this more quietly than I'm going to, just for the purpose of the mics. I think the rune fangs may all have demons bound in them.
I don't know.
Right.
I think the dwarfs might have used it to bind them, to stop them being demons, but then they didn't want to carry the cursed objects around, so they fobbed them off the humans and pretended it was a gift.
we don't know that, do we? Until now.
No, well,
No,
We've
no,
never-
the
we've
side
never-
stream we don't know. That.
Yes, that's fine.
So they're
This is completely new news. Oh my goodness.
they've used the enemy to fight the enemy. Sort of like
They've used the enemy to make us fight the enemy.
sort
So you
of
think
like
that this-
magic.
But sorry, so this Ulrich Wolfenson.
It was his
You
father's
think-
rune, I think.
Wolfen, I think.
Mm.
The top of the thing had Wolfen, and then it said Alaric Wolfenson, did it?
Alaric or Alaric?
Alaric Wolfenson.
Alaric.
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 What's written here?
But like
Alaric
Alaric the
Wolfenson.
man.
Yeah.
This is a shrine to him.
No,
Well,
from him.
From
From him
to his father.
I'm not. I don't understand. So
It's like some kind of thing you put at the end to say, like son off.
No, I
So-
mean, that's you know that from being in Middenheim.
so
A
right.
lot of the names
So
I mean, it might not be in
Alaric Wolfenson made this shrine to his father.
A very interesting place to find it, though. Must be said.
And it's only about 1,000 years old.
Also,
But that can't be the same Alaric then, can it?
They are a long-lived people.
he might have done it.
It's
towards the
rare
end
for
of his
dwarves
life.
to live longer than a few hundred
You
years.
wouldn't know that. You just
Yeah.
know they live long.
I'm past some of
Yeah.
the lower dwarves here, so.
But he did look very old.
But so you are aware that some of the most ancient have lived for maybe 1,000
Yeah.
or so.
So it's possible towards the end of his
literal
life.
living ancestors,
Yeah.
ancestors from the past who have yet to keel over dead. But this would be 1,000 years plus the 1,500 for the rune fangs plus. I mean, it'd be what 2,000 to have made this at this time. It seems unlikely. Perhaps made by someone else for a pointed reason. It's difficult to tell. Although it does feel like dwarven
And it does
manufacture,
have the rune in it.
and it does have the master rune, Valeric the Mad, marked.
Like literally like on it.
Yeah,
Like,
in
you
the
can't
center
touch it.
of the anvil.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's there.
What about the stone Valak? Does it have anything special for you?
Don't know.
And it's got the square rune, right?
Yes.
The little boy said he liked the square ones best, which I thought was funny because all the pilgrim badges are circles. So we should look for one with a square in it to get the real one.
Yes.
Before you touch it, I just did, and I had a slightly concerning vision, so maybe like brace yourself.
My bowels are already empty.
Okay, fair enough.
I'm prepared. It's fine.
Everybody
I pulled a few more scarves up. Quite some time ago.
Intuition test, please.
Yeah. The 3 successes.
3 successes. Touch. He wasn't alone. He's heard tales of Sigmar's exodus and its son. He's flanked by a great heart and a boar. In others, he's alone. In others, an entire group of people are out hunting him, and Sigmar's out alone, ahead of them, as they attempt to chase down their errant emperor. There's all manner of different stories, and most of them have taken on mythic qualities, retold and retold and retold. Almost all of them are probably wrong. But that feels, when you're in a place like this, equally wrong. Because if you're feeling these things, then other blessed priests must sometimes too. There must be some root, some truth lying behind it all, but Sigmar was not alone. And Sigmar sat there on that rock, and you can feel the cold burning of the hammer, the cold ice of Ulrich's flame.
Out of interest, when he has visions of that and of Ulrich's flame, like, does it feel at all like the silver flame feels to him?
Yeah.
Oh, is it still all diffuse to him, or is it still boom? So weirdly, just like in terms of his sense of like location, for a second, it's almost like, oh, there's north,
Yeah.
and then it goes.
Yeah.
How can the truth lie?
Maybe it was more simple than was making it. Maybe the truth is here. The truth lies here.
What truth?
Well, maybe the truth Rune tactical competence on them. Maybe that truth. I mean, we are trying to see the hammer, the rune patterns. There's some connection, right?
And it was also a lie of omission that the dwarves didn't tell the humans.
Yes.
Covers that.
Why 2 circles? There's a big circle and a little circle. Right, one's big and one's little? Or
Big circle, little circle?
out
In the first room.
Oh no, they're both mostly about the same size.
But he said he wanted
one
to
was
put his
just
head
far
between.
away.
Yes, I think between the two
Yeah,
circles.
it's on the ceiling and on
ceiling
the
But
to
they're
floor.
quite small.
Yeah, they're ceiling to floor, so between the circles like that.
Between the two.
All right, I thought it was a really big
No,
circle.
not at all. They're
Although, I
small.
mean, the dome
Into
is
the
a
cobble.
circle.
Well,
Yes, it is. The hammer is just like
I saw some kind. It reminded me of Cathay for some reason. Maybe the dragons. I didn't see
mean,
them.
I know he wasn't alone, but I don't know who he was with.
you hear a conversation taking place. Oh no, it's just pilgrims. But how many are they going to be given donations? He says, are they given donation? Nah, one of them's really dim. He says, I don't know if they got my dad. There's a pretty girl though. One of them's an elf. They're never going to be given donations.
That's nice. Oh, pretty girl.
And he goes, well, I suppose.
Is anybody still currently on the rock?
No.
Good. Okay.
He says, well, I
Draw my
suppose
hands.
we'll just leave them to it then. You'll catch that too, Almanaway.
Who are we going to talk to? They mentioned there's a back temple. We should try.
We could, yeah. We haven't finished doing the pilgrim thing, but
She's going to run out really quickly.
Run around the
stick her head
circle,
out.
and you're out the other side. Took that long.
And put my head out. Is
I
that
ran
fun?
out of stone. There's nobody there. They're obviously in the next room or next room along. You're just hearing the echoes of the conversation.
Excuse me, where should I lay my donation?
Remember, knock 4 times.
I love Sigmar.
1, 2, 3, 4. I love Sigmar.
That is my money.
1, 2, 3, 4. Door immediately opens, and a kid goes and looks up at you and goes, do you have Sigmar in your heart?
Yes,
He says, oh, you want to make donation?
yes. Is there a father I can speak with?
Well, it depends how big the donation is.
Very large.
Oh. Sees the gold, turns round, and goes, here, brother, here, brother, she's got gold!
This is just a bunch of street kids.
And that's why we end up with a brother wearing a long brown cassock, entirely bald. He's got a tattoo of a book in his forehead. Doesn't need to carry the full book. And it even has leather straps tattooed around to the back with a buckle right at the back of his head. Again, tattooed. And 17 children, all looking there as if to say, gold? All gathered around looking at you with the brother saying, well, I you'd like to make a donation to maintenance here of our oblates here.
Yes, can you tell me...
There's a lot of orphans in these
Can you
parts.
tell me the story
he says.
of this
It's
temple?
very expensive to keep our orphans fed. Isn't that right, boys, girls?
What are you doing?
They're all nodding.
Maybe some gold? How
He
many children are
blinks.
there?
I'll take that.
Yes, well,
Wait for the story first.
can you tell me the story?
I'll tell you whatever you want to hear. Yeah. Oh. Well, that's very generous. He says, oh, isn't that generous? You go get us some water. And you, Carolina, you go get some, looks at you, leaves. Says leaves of some sort. Maybe docks or something. Go on. Out with you. Oh, in fact, Olive.
This is for the little ones.
Kid's going up. Hey, get down! He says, right. What would you like to know, Mr. Sylph?
Can you tell us about why are the...
Us? Is there more of you?
Oh, yes.
Because you're away from the main temple
yes,
where they've
yeah.
either been propped up in corners or have made
Well,
their way
imagine we
around.
were carrying on
Yeah,
round
totally.
and
Yes.
Yes, they are
Lupo was
just
touching
finishing
everything.
off the pilgrim trail.
Yeah.
I wondered,
Question.
what are the stories about Sigmar sitting on the rock, and why is there a dwarven shrine in there?
There is quite the story. Here, wrong time of year. We don't normally have priests round. He says, in fact, there's no brothers here at all, apart from myself, but I'm only here dropping off food for children.
But you must have heard the stories.
Oh, I've heard them. I've sat in on tour more than once. He says, you're best coming in summer, though. You'll be able to speak to Father Garrick. That's who you really want to be hearing it from. He's a raconteur. He's a storyteller. If I do say, I won't be doing it justice if it were me.
But I do not mind. We have to
Right.
go in winter because we want to suffer the coldness that Sigmar must have felt when he was leaving his people. It's sad, isn't it?
He nods. Well, I've never really thought about it that way. He says, I might tell that to Garrick, I might. I mean, that might do something for our winter turnover. He said, right, well, I suppose, he says, as he goes in and sees you all. Well, 6 of you. Oh, are you open for a blessing there, son?
Yes, he's not well.
He says, well, now I can do. He says, sorry, I'm more of a lay brother than an actual brother. He says, they all call me brother because I come round and feed them. He says, I'm really more of a lay person. But, oh, right, yeah. Oh, right. Right. I am the sexton, he says, and it is my job to look after many of these buildings here. You are currently standing in or around, for those of you sitting slightly on the outside, the Old Stone of Sigmar, as it is often called. This here is the Way Temple of Sigmar. The Way Temple of Sigmar is so called because it is open to all pilgrims. The reason being that Sigmar himself was tired, very tired when he arrived at this place. So tired was he that he lay down on a rock underneath the lashing rain. And he were attacked. Who could have considered such a thing would occur? Now, Sigmar was not without his capabilities, of course. So when he were attacked, oh no, I missed the bit about the gods talking to him. Oh no, wait a minute. Look, I didn't say that. So he's lying there on the stone and he has a dream where the gods come to him. That's it. The god. I'm telling you, Garrick's Iraq on tour. You should come back in the summer.
You're doing great. Thank you. Yeah, it's very compelling.
Yes.
Oh, you've been very generous. It says, right, so the gods, he was sleeping and the gods warn him. They say that the enemy is coming. And it rose up on all sides, like. And he wakes up just before the killing blow of an axe comes down. And then he fights off this big battle against a whole bunch of orcs that come to get him. And by the end of the battle, like 1,000 are dead. And he's sitting in the middle there with his hammer. Having killed them all. And he's really tired. And there ain't no one to look after him. I missed a bit about the dragon.
There was a dragon.
Yeah. So, wait a minute. I didn't say any of that. Yeah, I'm going to go back to the bit because there's this whole story about a dragon that was up in the forests that got killed. This dragon that had just died up in the forest, and Sigmar had killed it, and it had caused all manner of problems because its mother had come out, right? And its mother had just killed like everyone. All because of something Sigmar had done, and Sigmar had been harbouring a great deal of guilt about that for a very long time. Yeah. So, right. So I said the dragons, the gods, and then there was the orcs. Anyway, he had sent a whole bunch of folk when he was building the roads through the forests to appease this dragon, what he had already offended. She joins in the fight with all the orcs. That's it. And she lets him stay in the stone because it's her stone or something. I'm telling you, you should have listened. You should be here with Garrett. He explains it proper.
So the dragon joined on his side?
Yeah. They made up, you see. And through making up, he said, now I can leave these lands knowing that they're being looked after proper. Something like that.
Interesting.
Thank you so much.
Oh, I'm sorry I couldn't tell it better.
I'm sorry I could not give you more. I know it was a small donation.
Oh, no. I understand. Even the smallest of donation makes a really big difference. Other than that, he says, inside here, the temple, which was built around the stone, later on, a donation was made to the temple by dwarves from one of the far-off distant olds. And in recognition for that, the dwarves laid themselves a small shrine in commemorance to them rebuilding part of this temple. They built the dome that's up above. He says that dome up there, all the original dwarf stonework has gone since then, but the original dome is still the dome that they put up there. And he nods. And that's that.
Do you know what dwarf they were from?
Oh, I'm going to have to do myself a law test about that one. Because normally, it's that does all the storytelling. It ain't me.
I believe in you.
Yeah, I don't know. He says, sorry.
Can I do a lore theology?
Yes.
About whether there's any, small or local, either about this story that sounds familiar, or if there's anything about a god being associated with, dragons and things like that in BC parts.
Go for
it. So close. I know. But yeah, one success.
Drakvald. That's where all the dragon tales are centered, including Sigmar's tales, and that's way up into the north and the west of here.
I do
really quite different.
Vaguely remember the story about him killing the baby one and the mum.
We heard that one before.
Yeah.
I think we might have heard that one when we were at the place of the Shining Rock, maybe.
Yeah.
I feel like it was Lucas. But
Yeah. And as he finishes, he goes, there ain't much I can, and that's when the screaming begins. It's distant, and distant in that 100 paces from approximately where you are is far, particularly when you're going through an entire market. but the scream is coming from outside the temple. You presume it's echoing through, but it causes immediate and instant reactions from inside the temple, where people are all basically lifting their heads, trying to see what's happening, trying to understand what's going on, as out there the screaming
When you say the
continues.
screaming, did that suggest a lot of people screaming?
Yes, it does.
And is that what's happening?
Yes.
Great, thanks.
So, how are we individually responding to the screaming? I know exactly how the father, as you're speaking, the brother, he's doing this.
We're probably all looking at each other,
I'm
going,
probably more of a.
Yeah, I'm moving right out.
Yeah, I'm following it. Right back.
So, you're going
As
right
always.
out.
Right back.
Alec and Alan, otherwise side by side, heading on out. Okay, so those two are going as Gerhard's like, yeah, you're following after.
Right.
They're going to get
Last time
themselves
on
hurt.
stage.
So,
People might
Sort
be
it
in
out.
danger.
I'll tow the father out.
attention, this father is approaching.
What if I stay here with the father because he's not gonna be able to fight?
I don't want us to get split up if we need to make a run to the garage. It's the only thing I'm thinking of, because you're right, we don't want to live in the thick of it.
Let's look for
If
the
we
badge on the way.
Yeah, if
There
we
is a
park
great
him, then...
half moon of a crowd
Right.
sitting on the inside of the temple before the great arch.
Boom.
And getting up to that half moon and pushing up to the front would be, for most normal people, a bit of a push and shove and difficult. Fortunately, Elric has got shoulders like a barrel and can easily push his way through to get to the front. But Birdie, long before Elric sees the problem, smells it.
Oh no.
Blood. And a lot of it.
I relay this.
Blood.
Well,
As you're pulling along. As you push through at the front, Alamena just behind you. She's thin in the way that you're broad, so as the crowd pulls in, she still manages to
Like slip screaming.
slip through.
Sorry about him.
I'm gonna get gold. I'll pass it
and
at
out
the
the other
end.
side. And there before you is a slaughter field. Where once there were flagellants, now there are bits. Guts hang in several places from trees. Organs are broken and splattered in different places. One head is sitting on a spike that beforehand had been holding a bunch of flails. Flails are scattered everywhere. And it's just a massacre. But the massacre is, if anything, the less interesting point. The more interesting point is that you would guess at least, oh, it's really difficult, just as you're looking at it. There's so many body parts. But several of those body parts aren't right. Finned. Webbed fingers. That eye there has a mouth in it. That bit of broken liver, okay, half of it's a fish. So many of the bits are mutated. It's horrific. The half circle are stunned. They've gone past the point of being able to complain and shout in horror to just actual stun and fear. Some of them are trying to get away, but they can't because of the press of the people behind. They're just stunned by the horror of what lies before them. Anyone with indifferent blood and guts looking at that can ignore. Any without that are going, cool test difficulty this is pretty horrific. 5.
I don't think I can
7
see it.
successes.
You can't, you're right.
Hurrah.
Okay, and it's only those two at the moment. Others will pass through. 7 successes, you're fine.
I'm still looking for badges for us to get.
There is, as you're making your way along, square badges right there. Alaric the Mad Badge, with a circle at the back of it. They cost a mighty 3 pence each.
Wow.
Great.
I don't know if I have enough money.
Get one.
How much
What
is
did the Ronald sign say this is easy to
Silver's
steal?
20. No, 12.
The people are paying attention.
Silver's
12
12.
Yeah.
You're coming up behind
some
us.
money.
That'll buy 4. That 1 silver buy 4 of them.
Okay, I'll use my.
I've got some coppers as well.
That surgeon's tool, chaps, that is.
He's way over on the other
gave
side
like
of the
10
building.
gold
This
to
is
some
somewhere you
guy.
are.
For a shit
As
story.
you arrive also, Gerhardt. Holy shit! Do your test as you're pushing your way through. Others are beginning to melt away as Gerhardt just goes gulp.
No, 8 successes.
8
motherfucker.
successes. He's not bothered at all.
Can Elric,
It's nothing more than scientific curiosity.
what happened here? He'll just
Someone's just look at. Wait,
he will attempt to use his intimidate to command their attention.
Leadership is better for commanding their attention.
So
Intimidate
he's
might
got,
just shut them up.
What you call it, impassioned zeal. So he uses a specialty for that, which would be intimidate. No, did I read the talent wrong?
Impassioned zeal is for
I'm
charm.
pretty sure that's charm.
It gives you
I thought it was
bonus
when
on
you were
charm
talking about
if you're
something.
talking about something you're passionate
And
about.
you're passionate about exactly. It brings
he'll
fire
try
You
and
do
passion.
leadership. I can
I mean,
support you.
Leopold can also similarly just be like, what happened? What's happened to somebody? And attempt to lead
Yeah, you can do it on your side.
Yeah, I'll roll it.
I can.
Yeah, obviously at the front they're shocked.
Yeah.
And just as you are, as you're like, what happened?
We're defending a site sacred to Sigmar.
Yes, we are.
I get 1 bonus success level. 1 success level.
Hey! Okay, as someone says, it was just one man. It was just one man.
What the hell?
It was just one man. I saw him. I saw him. I ran in here. It was just one man.
Where did he go?
He says, I don't know. Just one man. I hid.
Wise.
But he didn't come in.
What did he look like?
Look at me. Breathe. I'm going to use my commanding to get him to
I
chill.
didn't look at him. I ran.
That's all right.
So,
Let's get these people out.
What does that
Yeah.
do?
Elric.
You say commanding.
It gives a 2 successes to Eldibon's cool, so I calm
very
people
useful.
down by being.
yeah, he does. He does. It's a good talent.
So I'm very
Capable.
safe.
So we
You
just
just
walk
look
around.
capable.
Well, I am. I
Yes,
know
just
I'm
look how tall and
military.
brilliant she is
Yeah.
with
I'm very
her
efficient.
wonderful
Nothing could
waist
go
length
wrong.
white hair. She's amazing.
Very soothing.
She's a pillar of sooth.
I'd like Valium, but in armour. Only not at
Is
the moment.
there, in terms of all the slaughter and everything, is there any etheric trails that?
Okay. Cool test to get out there. It's awful, but yeah, you can do it. It's only difficulty 2. You've passed the
8
core one.
successes.
Oh yeah, you're fine.
See, while
Okay.
he's doing
With
that-
grim resolve, yes.
Can
10
I
successes,
try and clear these
Okay,
people
so
away?
yeah, do
move
yourself a charm
people
test,
away?
please. Difficulty of this one's going to be 4. They're really disturbed up at the front rank.
What about my attractiveness? Will that help me?
Will not help in
Can
this
I
instance.
Are we trying to move people inside?
Kind of just dispersing and moving them in. Yeah.
Like Leopold will attempt that, but with leadership.
Difficulty
Well, why
6
don't-
for
why
you.
don't
But between the pair of you, it might give you enough.
Yeah.
I got
No, fucking, that's exactly
Why
what I rolled
don't-
last time.
why don't
Fair enough.
I
I'm in an
try?
undignified position.
Yeah.
It's fair.
Yeah.
Just
I'll
not working.
protect you.
Why
I only got,
Everybody
I
move
got
inside,
3
trust
successes,
me.
so they're listening, but I'm not.
why don't
It's
I
not enough to
try?
get a pass, but if
Yeah,
you spend a
yeah.
fortune point, you can take it up to 1.
Yeah, okay. Yeah.
Yeah, totally. Spend a fortune point. That's enough that you're beginning to get the crowd to break up and move apart,
Can
which
I-
is good.
I just went away from the gross shit.
Yeah, the gross shit, which is properly bad. Hey, Elric, this is a large, wide area of mutated flesh. That's not good. What is stunning to your vision, and it stuns you in a brief moment of, I find this unlikely, is that this is not a tainted area, that this is the actual flesh. This hasn't been recently twisted and it's full of dar. This is what they were, and they've been carved up. What you're finding particularly upsetting, though, as you make your way through, is not just that. Most of them, and they're bits. So really, we're talking 1 in every 30, 40 bits. But let's say the number you find makes it an easy, most of them has some form of red crown on them, mostly as a mark. They weren't flagellants, or they were flagellants to something really very different. You did think they were a bit extreme.
Yeah.
Yeah.
As you come out there and you're like, what killed them?
Kind of wants to burn it all. But it's
Yeah.
not. But it's not tainted, so it's actually
I mean, in the greater scheme of things, it's just mutated flesh. So it's the taint that's there is minor, but to your vision, it's not crawling with Dar.
No,
It's,
but it's enough.
it's normal burning. You don't necessarily need emergency magic.
Right now,
Well,
everyone's
this
looking at him, so he's not going to.
Yeah, if this is
fail.
left to the locals, they'll be able to deal with it. But if you want to shovel it up, or if you want to just get the hell out of here and move to your next, because you'll get to the next one by the evening if you move now.
He'll need to inform the people, well, us.
Okay, those of you who are coming out into the blood and the horror, it's difficulty 6 except for Leopold. It's only difficulty 0. He only has the smell and the awareness of how bad it is. It's a cool test. For those who haven't made it yet.
Okay.
Yeah, so if you've passed already, you're fine. No. Take yourself 2 stress, please. This is disgusting. And how much did we fail by? If you pass the test, at least you don't puke up. But if you fail the test, you got nice 8.
I might re-roll it.
I've done worse.
If you wish to re-roll, go for it.
That's much better. That's 5 success.
Okay, that's just a fail. That's a stress point. So you get a stress point. This is not great, but you know you've encountered a lot bad. As Elric gathers a group together near the front, it appears that this place is currently, broadly speaking, lacking a core central leadership. There is no priests here who run the place, and all of the market appears to be run by the individual stallholders and one person who sits at the front gathering donations and locking up at night, meaning that there is no one in command or control here.
Is the sister around?
I know, as you can see.
Can I?
You're currently sitting on the outside.
He's still by the door.
Pardon?
The hammer bearer.
He's still no, he's gone. Gone.
So,
Gone. Yeah, gone.
Birdie, in a very commanding tone, will say, "You," because if you make eye contact with someone addressing a crowd, who is in charge in this town?
Do yourself a leadership test, please. It's difficult to do, though, given the current situation.
5 successes.
Nice.
And just nods once, twice, and goes, there ain't no one in charge here, ma'am. It says, we all run our own stalls, don't we? We ain't never had anything like this, though. I mean, this is a way temple.
Breathe. In the town as a whole.
Well, Schmiedorf, he says.
The Lord.
Well, that'll be the Duke.
Then somebody needs to go and tell the Duke that this has happened.
Right, yeah. Yeah, I suppose so. Right. And he sort of looks around as people are looking at him.
Everyone will step away from him.
Yeah. I'll go do that then. He says, oh.
Yes.
And he starts puking.
We can go now, can't we?
Yes.
Let's go.
You'll feel better when you
Carry
get
the
fresh
Leopold.
air. Come on,
I'd quite
Leopold.
like to just before we go, just check the style of the slicing, like if it is a slicing thing, like whether it's been like ragged, whether it was
Yeah,
sharp,
was
whether
it
it was like
clean cuts?
This is almost all clean cuts.
Oh.
Yeah, it's not very ragged, torn sections. This is mostly keen blades that have been doing
And
the
Eric,
dirt
are you
here.
going to release
there-
this
yeah,
once we're away?
Yeah, it was, what did we call them? They were the decorators, I think.
Decorators. Yes.
They're not the millers because they're there.
yes.
Was there like bones sheared as well?
Yeah,
Interesting.
straight through.
Yeah, so if you're worried
Any-
it was your guy, it wasn't him.
No, I'm just thinking any signs of like burning or anything like that, like through it.
Like cauterizing.
No burning. Blades. And a lot of fucking blood. Like loads of it.
Does it smell?
yeah.
Oh, blood and shit and all the worst of
But-
the innards.
But
yes.
nothing unusual. Just the
No,
usual
this is
stuff.
well, except for the occasional mutant weirdness. No.
In the sense that I think we all know, like, it's a tribute to a certain god.
Yeah.
Kevin.
Umi will pass out the badges like.
Great.
There you go. That was that shrine. At the barge, Greta has something to say. And we had a visitor, a blonde-haired chap with a bit of a moustache, who passed on a message. Very simply, you're welcome. I have no idea what for. He just sauntered off. I tried to call him.
What style was his hair?
Sort of floppy, hanging down almost on the shoulder. No, just longer hair, held by its own weight.
Was he
A little bit
handsome?
greasy. I mean, if you're into your rugged woodsman type, I presume. I mean, he wasn't. He was.
Accent?
vaguely Reichland, a touch of Midland, difficult to tell.
It's not was this your guy? No, he was with me.
Was someone murdered? Like 30, 40 people?
50.
I mean,
in second up there. And they were
cultists as well,
cultists.
yeah.
Like shit.
And hope.
So this fellow did that.
Wells.
It would appear so.
Was
Or
he-
someone associated with him.
You might just
She folds her arms.
Just one
Shit,
person.
I'm glad I didn't challenge him.
Was he bearing a weapon?
No, he wasn't. He just sauntered up. He was wearing tights, a shirt. He had a bit of a light jacket sitting about his shoulders, boots.
Did he
What
call to you from the shore?
Oh, no. He came
come
right up
onto
down
the
the
boat?
jetty. No, he didn't come onto the boat, just down to the jetty. Asked, no, he didn't ask for anything. He just said, I have a message. You're welcome. And I queried him as to what that meant, and he just walked off.
Did he name any of us? Or
No,
did he say
no,
a
not at all.
message with the board? Oh, no sigil.
No, none. It was obvious at all.
Excuse me.
Right. Well,
That sounds horrific.
it was.
Well, I assume that we had best leave swiftly before the local authorities decide that we were responsible.
Yes.
Liverpool.
I really hope this isn't going to become a thing.
I was just going to say, you're a holy man and dedicated to Sigmar. Is this going to happen at every temple? Because this could get very awkward very quickly.
It's an interesting question. Because the next one, which you don't arrive at until the very late evening, isn't a temple at all. It's the Comet Shrine. And the Comet Shrine of Soderbergh isn't in Soderbergh, it's outside. And it has a hermit sitting beside it. The shrine itself is quite small, with a single twin-tailed comet, and all around it there is just a pile of stones in a loose cairn and loads of white limestones left all around. There are 0 pilgrims here. Not one in the slightest. There is, however, of course, the hermit, who sits there with hair. It's not the sort of hair that looks like it's possibly ever been combed, and beard. As he sits there, his robe wrapped around him, early evening, it's cold, and there's a slight drifting of snow coming down, and he sees this rather odd party arrive, as he says, you're very late to be pilgrims. He says, I was about to go off to me hut. He says, well, if you're here, I suppose we best do. He says, are you one group, 2 groups? You all together? You're not together?
We're all together.
Ah, marvellous. He says, welcome to Comet Shrine. He says, this is the Comet Shrine. Schillerberg's just down Lord. He says, not very big, just village. Oh, okay. Someone apparently is still getting dragged in. Down road. And he looks over at the father, who has passed out.
He's had a tough
and frowns.
day.
He says, you might not want to be, you do know what you have to do here.
No.
Right. Well, you don't need to do it. It's just traditional. That's why nobody comes here at winter.
What do we need to do?
Go naked.
No. The opposite, sir.
Oh.
Sigmar, you see, he says. He stopped here when he was making his exodus from the Reichland, from the Empire is all, he says. And he stopped here, alone. The story says they had friends with him that had left him hunting because they were starving, because they had been recently attacked. Or so the stories claim. And they were in dire straits, wounded. And Sigmar laid himself down here and looked up at the sky. And he sat here and he dreamed. Which is what all pilgrims who pass through here do. He says, you'll notice behind here there's a clearing. It's a big clearing. No camping allowed. You just stay there all night. I would like to make it known. It's dangerous. I rarely stay here at night. He says, I've got me hut, which I lock myself into. Now, in summer, it's not so bad. There's normally nights and the like kicking around here, you know. But all locals, and I don't mean the good locals, they know that pilgrims hang around here, you know. So they come at night and they raid them.
Yeah.
Now, it's good. It happened to Sigmar himself. It seemed to be pious to be attacked, and indeed some folk even stage attacks. You come here at high summer, there's an actual large attack. 300 folk will charge right into centre of the encampment, and they stage themselves a big massacre. Now, sometimes there's a casualty or two because everyone gets a bit enthusiastic. But down here in winter, there's almost nothing. I imagine you'll be safe, but you don't look like you're well kit out for hanging out here all night. And your fella there, he might not survive it.
He'll be fine.
He's tougher than he looks.
Warhammer.
And I assume at this point we're now traveling with weapons under the ropes.
I never didn't.
Yeah.
I'm going to do. I'll just do another quick medicine check on Leopold. Is he actually fine? Just to, you know.
Oh, he's unconscious. He's in a lot of pain.
Yeah. But
And he's had a tiring
That wakes him
day.
up.
Yeah.
That's
So
clearly
you take
clearly
his
getting
purse.
checked on that.
I'll take
That
the
wakes him
hammer.
Yeah.
Are we allowed to like start the fire to keep us warm?
Oh, you can start fire if you
have
want.
to
I mean,
stop the clearing.
there's a lot of scrub land out by
We're
the
gonna be
clearing. It says, but you know, most folk get attacked at night. So, I mean, it's winter. No one's going to be here. I mean, I can't imagine. I mean, I'll be sitting locked up in my hut, of course. It says. Anyway, wandering priest comes in every morning, and any who have stayed out since the night before, they get themselves a badge, and you all get one for free just for staying. He says, and looks up. Because Sigmar apparently has a realization, but you won't get to realize it till you stay out night and look to sky and have dreams like he did.
Oh.
Can I just do a very quick magic sense on this guy?
Yeah, sure.
I guess
My
it's
intuition
camping
versus
time.
his stealth, if that's a
Except
thing.
we can't.
2 successes.
No magic there.
Good.
Not at least. I mean, there's magic running through him, of course, but there's no
Yeah,
obvious
there's no
telltale
Pooling
signs.
of it.
Yeah. As he folds his arms. I mean, it's getting late though. It's bloody freezing. You're going to be hard pressed to. I mean, no one comes out in the middle of winter. And looks at you. I mean, you're going to stay.
there he is. Yeah.
Right, well, if you need anything, he says, me hut, it's about, and he points just down Back River. He says, I'm just up from it. It's mostly stone and heavy wood. You know, strong enough to hold off against a troll, it is.
One up like that.
He says,
Got a piss pot.
Very specific.
and I'm warning you, we're quite close to water. He says, normally maybe 2-3 times a year we get troll attacking camps for pilgrims out here.
Okay.
It says, although it's winter, I never normally see trolls at this time. I mean, we do get pilgrims passing through. There's a dwarf in there already. It says, nice fella. Threatened to punch me if I didn't stop talking to him, so I stopped talking to him.
Shall we go?
Did you get the dwarf's name?
No.
No.
It began with a G. You know? G. And he shrugs. Anyway, that's that. If you come here in summer, there's normally always a few wandering warrior priests and the like from Silverhammer or whatnot. They're always gathering around here, doing big sermons about what Sigmar apparently saw. I mean, I don't do none of that. No idea about any of it really. I'm just here to mark it out for Brother Come in Morn, passing out badges. It says, so you know, the basic story is he kept out here.
Had a dream.
Everyone else fucked off to do some hunting. He was really wounded after some previous battle or whatnot, and he had a dream as he was looking up at stars. and he saw something up there. And they say, and he leans in, they say, well, you know, they say that men who get tips might tell you something. Oh, right. As he reaches out. What is it?
Someone take the money off of the medal.
That is
Well-
my last one. It is worth a lot.
Bloody hell. He says, right, well, I'll just tell you what they say. They say that Sigmar looked up into the sky, right up into the sky. And it were winter. And he saw, riding across the sky, a great dragon. And behind the dragon was the stars of the drake itself, which you can only see in summer. Spring, summer, into autumn. You don't see it in winter. And he could see those stars. And a great dragon flew down from him. And he talked to it. I mean, it were a dream. Or at least so, that's what the priests say. But he talked to a dragon that just happened to be there. In the sky. I mean, that'll be why he became a god, I suppose. You know, dragons just swooping down. He says,
Fantastical. Win.
and then shrugs his hair. And goes, well, that's it, really.
What colour is the dwarf's hair?
I mean, it's dark, my lady. It was, I mean, my eyes don't work like
Not
they used
crested.
to. What?
Not crested.
Oh, you mean like one of they? No. I wouldn't have been talking to one of them. Oh, that'd have got more than a bloody punch. In fact, that's enough for me to... He works on his coin. I'm going into town. as he goes off. Say it, man!
Don't tell them that we gave it to you.
I says, oh no, I won't say a thing.
Uh-oh.
As off he goes. And on the other side of the shrine is a large clearing.
There's a free hut. That's all.
That's not what the prophecy says.
And there is indeed a dwarf sitting there. Cross-legged, pretty much almost in the middle. No fire, no nothing, just grumpily sitting there, his big beard hanging over his arms. He's put it over, providing all the extra warmth that is required, as he just sits there and then does this every once in a while. Unky nonsense. Shakes his head, looks up,
I think you might have to sleep for it to work.
and then turns around, looks, and goes, ah! Looks at.
Oh, no.
Gets up. No. And walks off. Bloody knew it. It was a bloody scam. He says as he goes off, I knew it were a trick. When he said that I'd see a dragon, I knew it were a trick. As he stomps off, hits the long grass. Oh! Trick, looks back. Elgie! And then stomps off. Bloody hell! He says, fucking pilgrimage. What even is that? Dwarf friend. I mean, worry, really? Who can say? As he turns around and looks at you, looking at him. What are you looking at? And then stomps off, leaving you in the centre of a clearing. Hey, Whirlpool, should you look up?
Oh.
Star.
Oh. I don't know. Was he stars?
Which way do you want me to tilt you?
Well, he's sort of, I'm automatic lying anyway, so.
What's your lore astronomy?
Oh, that would be a 90.
Yeah, there's big stars you're seeing above you. They are
Lord
starry.
Empire.
Yep, they are starry. Starry.
Do we have any books
I can
on
see
the
the
barge
stars.
about astronomy?
Yeah.
You can see the... Really?
I can't normally see stars.
Ooh, this seems like it might be a good place for you to have a dream then.
Do you want to just describe them?
It's really cold. You feel cold.
Can we, can we go back to the barge and
I'm
get
assuming
our
you guys can
bedrolls?
see the stars too.
You can do whatever you want. Your barge
that's
is
why I'm asking you to
back
describe
at Sudenburg. It's around about 2 miles away.
Right.
Yeah, it'll take a while to go back, but not impossible.
Can't we just...
I mean, Liverpool will attempt
know
to
what you
describe
mean.
the stars he
Yes,
can
they
see to
will.
her.
Anyone have lore astronomy?
Nope.
Yeah.
No, but I'm not. It's not on that sense. It's just a
We could
what do these look like,
write it
so that we can
down.
then come
I mean, of
back
course you
later on.
can.
And
Yeah,
Yeah,
I mean,
I think he's more interested in I seeing the same stars as he is.
he is not.
Cool. Yeah. No, you're seeing something else entirely. What does it look like?
Stars.
Okay.
Yeah.
No.
What
That's.
are there?
big
Do any of them look like a dragon? Because he probably had the main.
He really doesn't.
Yeah.
No. No, he really doesn't.
If we find some stones, do you reckon you could sort of recreate it?
Badly.
Badly?
Yeah.
Yeah.
But close enough.
Yeah.
All right. Let's find some stones.
While you
There was
do
a
that-
lot of, interestingly, limestones white over by the shrine. Like little stars gathered all around it. Little white stone, limestone shards everywhere. So yeah, you could even get little white stone.
Alaric will start a fire, just if you said it was. Well, it's obviously.
Gather some wood,
Yeah.
start a
Yeah.
fire.
Yeah.
So
While we're doing it, I had a thought, and I don't know. I mean, what we saw at that third temple doesn't necessarily lend credence to it, but you know, the first two temples we went to,
Well,
they were originally temples of another god before, but their stops on Sigmar's pilgrimage, like out of the Empire. What if the process of him becoming a god is similar to what Yume was saying about spirits?
as you say that, the sky lights up. Well, to the side. As from nothing, a falling star bursts through and tears across the heaven. You don't see that, but you do hear the distant roar, because it's close enough that it's making its passage through the heavens and being heard. As it tears across and lowers in the sky slightly, and by the time it has crossed most of the heavens to the other side, it's low enough that it's began to take on its own form. And it would almost be fair to say that it's even got a twin tail.
oh,
As it burns past and falls down towards the horizon, and then in the long distance, an orange glow fills the heavens. It has landed on the other side of the river, deep into Talabicland, somewhere you presume, but within sight of the reflection of the light across the heavens. And then a resounding rumble of thunder. And at that point, a great spiral of Gyron lifts into the center above where Elric is, and then slams down into Umi,
No.
causing her to arc.
Do not.
To arc as she falls down into the ground. Or you feel sick. Something hit you hard.
Go on, you shit yourself.
Aluminum will run over to her.
yeah. So.
Yo,
She's bleeding slightly from her ear where she's hit the ground.
Magic has gone into her.
I'm on it. I'm with it.
Do yourself a perception test, please.
Aluminum, I think she knows what.
One
What
success.
you have just.
One success. There is a great gathering of Gyron down in the lower part of her body. And it's going. The quickening.
She's
A soul has arrived.
I have something I need to tell you.
He's just pointing.
It has arrived right now, and a small part of you can't help but gulp. A twin-tailed star in the sky? Elric, when he was 10 years old, was sitting on the side of Tal's Deep, the great jutting rock in the center of it, just south of the crater. and feels a tap on his shoulder. He is lean, fit, completely naked, as are many of the people who are beginning to gather. The next day, there's going to be a grand moot, and everyone's excited. Hello, Eric. Maiden. Are you ready?
For?
Burning God. He says, burning God, whose seed trails across the heavens. Burning God. They are going to love you here. Trust me, son. Trust me. You are all high, literally, blinking, pupils almost as large as your irises as you look up at her, and her face shifts in your hazy dream from an old woman to an old man, to a young man, to a young woman, then back to Maven again. She smiles and says, your eyes will see one day. They will see one day. And ahead, around Tal's Deep, you look up, and you see a spiraling of little spikes. You try to explain it to her. You don't have the vocabulary to understand what an Akshi spite is. But she understands. And she smiles. Don't worry, she says. They'll all sort out in the end. And that is where we bring it to a close.